Check. All right, let's do this. Cotter and Marshall Show. Get that live stream now. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. You can also listen, download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. You can also check us out on the website, rock1061.com. Happy 420 to anybody who's up early celebrating. I doubt anybody's up this early, but just in case.
Yeah, I wouldn't wake up early, especially for this. I would, sleep in. I'd celebrate myself because the day is about treating yourself.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a day about just honoring yourself, enjoying yourself.
Possibly your heritage. Maybe you come from a long line of stoners. Who are we to say? Who are you to say, honestly? How would you know?
I'm not judging.
Yeah.
Not here to judge. You do your thing. Celebrate however you want.
Exactly. Through edibles, vaporizers, bongs, joints, pipes, larger pipes, weird PVC contraption pipes that you made because you got real stoned and had an idea about this crazy thing. 2-liter bottles, like the gravity bong, you fill the bathtub up, you smoke, and then you push the 2-liter bottle down, pushing the smoke into your body all at once. I've never done that. Just any way you want to get high, just do it in a safe manner and have fun today, man. It's about you. Take the day off. Probably tell someone you're taking the day off, then take the day off.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I almost missed the show this morning.
Good for you.
I forgot to set an alarm, and I woke up, and I'm like, I should see how much time I got. It was 4. Normally, I get up at 3.
Right.
So I slept in an extra hour. I feel really good right now.
Right.
I feel really good.
It's almost like you should have been just waking up at 4 the entire time.
There's that theory.
Yeah.
And I don't hate it after this. And maybe this was a happy accident.
Right. Maybe this is a good thing.
Yeah.
This is a 420 miracle. Good for you, Cotter.
Thank you.
The 420 angels are singing upon you.
Thank you very much. One thing we forgot to talk about at the end of the show.
Is it because we got high?
Yesterday.
Oh.
No, unfortunately not. On the board, we have days since last studio issue, and it's set to 0 because we really hadn't had a day without a studio issue.
Oh.
Was yesterday a day without a studio issue?
I don't know.
I mean, do we get to finally put a 1 on the board?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
I think
put
so,
the
right?
1 down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a celebration of some herbs that Tim, I think, enjoys quite a bit.
What?
Our engineer.
What?
Yeah, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just put 1 on the board just for him, just on this special day, and we'll see if we can wipe it off soon.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
I'm sure something will happen today. All right, speaking of, coming up on the show today, did you bring White Claws in?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're drinking White Claws. They have a brand new 8% White Claw called Surge. They've only got 2 flavors.
Blood orange and raspberry, I think.
We got them both. We're going to try those in the 9 o'clock hour. We've got Cotter versus Marshall, a great topic for us to argue about today. Due to the week Deathmatch, you can vote now.
Hell yeah.
Rock 1061 and the Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook pages. I'm going to take your calls today. I like this topic because it hits home, maybe way too hard. Tell us about the time your body betrayed you. Just went out in the most inopportune times. Maybe you threw out your back. Having a sneezing fit because of pollen at the wrong time.
Popped a lung.
That's not good.
Yeah.
We're also going to announce the latest team members for our axe throwing teams. Can't wait for that. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about Team Cotter.
Okay.
And then finally, about last night, Charlie Day from Always Sunny is going to be in Savannah filming a movie.
Yeah, for a couple days later on this month.
I like this. Got to talk Alex Smith and the latest Marvel movie. They dropped the trailer yesterday. Got details coming up in About Last Night. Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Bring me the horizon. It's Teardrops, Rock 106.1.
Good morning, everyone on the stream. Don't mind me as I share away.
Do it. Just leaving gym, working hard as fuck, and now I'm dizzy like I'm stoned. See, you're celebrating your own way. Celebrating in your own way. Okay. Yeah, I like that blue. It's nice. Another variant. We're meeting with our hot sauce guy a little later on today. Excited about that. Don't know what we're doing yet, but we're doing something.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. First up, we'll talk about Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Or whatever that thing's called.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I said that part. That was the 10 Rings part that I was confused about. What's it called?
The Legend of the Ten Rings.
Legend of the 10 Rings. So many rings. Cool.
All right, about 45 seconds. And then we're in Shang-Chi. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Be sure to get that stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Story number one, About Last Night. Yesterday, we got the first trailer for the 25th movie in the Marvel Universe, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It is set to come out September 3rd. Now, here's what I find interesting about this movie. Marvel is always giving us Easter eggs, dropped hints, flat out shown characters in, the ending sequences of movies. For this one, we've got basically nothing. So we're kind of going into this flick blind, and it's a character and story that I think most non-comic book geek nerd people know nothing about.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique one, but that's the cool thing about it is they don't have kind of a base idea of what this thing's going to be about. Everyone can kind of come in fresh, and I like the idea that they don't kind of show off any of the other Marvel cinematic stuff that we're used to. Like there's no Winter Soldier just kind of strolling by the screen or anything crazy like that. It's all new characters and all new setting. So it kind of is a fresh take after, of course, in-game hit theaters. Now we're going to get the Black Widow movie in July, but I feel like that's kind of a capper even to what we've seen before. This is a completely new step towards a really weird direction of Marvel movies that we're about to get.
Now, the official synopsis.
Is that synopsis?
Synopsis.
I think you took some synopsis this morning.
Maybe I need to. The official synopsis is Shang-Chi must confront the past he thought he left behind when he was drawn into the web of the mysterious 10 Rings organization.
Whoa.
Now, there are rumors that could connect this movie to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but they're not showing them off quite yet, which is good. I mean, look, they're going to connect this thing.
Right.
It's obvious. I mean, they're connected to WandaVision or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They're connected somehow, and it makes a lot of sense that they do that to continue on with this weirdly ongoing story we've been getting for a decade now.
Now, one thing I do know about is that the 10 Rings in the comic book story is connected to the Mandarin, who we kind of saw, but not really saw, in the third Iron Man movie because the character turned out not to be the Mandarin. And there are rumors that we will get the official Mandarin in this movie. So it'll be interesting to see how it connects back or how they explain the character from the Iron Man movie. But, I mean, so far, Marvel has done nothing to really let me down. I'm buying into the process.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be fun just to see Marvel movies in the movie theaters again. Now, this thing comes out on, let's see, what is it? September 3rd now. Sorry, it's had like 4 release dates. May 7th, July 9th, and now September 3rd is when this thing's finally coming out.
No, I'm looking forward to this. All right, coming up next, story number 2 about last night. Got to talk Alex Smith. What's the guy up to? Well, not a whole lot coming up in the next NFL season. Details on the way. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Yeah, Charles, when we saw that news yesterday about Mudvayne, we were pumped to see it. And they're like the first official band of Welcome to Rockville.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see kind of a banger come right out the gate with it.
No, that was cool. I'm happy to see that. It's cool that they're getting back together. It's cool they're going to be at Rockville, so that's going to be very, very fun.
And you think they're headlining? You think they headline tonight then?
No, I bet not.
I bet you they do.
You think so?
Yeah.
I guess it's 4 nights, right?
It's 4 nights.
It's 4 nights, yeah.
I don't think they'll be a capper. Like, I don't think they'll be the Sunday show, but I could see them being a Thursday through Saturday type of deal.
Yeah, since it's 4 nights, yeah, that could happen. I'm going to stir my coffee.
Yeah, the Mudvayne thing is really interesting. So we'll actually talk about Mudvayne in Marshall's Music News on the back half of the show. Drop in a couple of things from them, play some Mudvayne, but we'll definitely talk about them. Coming up, as Cotter said, we'll talk about Alex Smith. Charlie Day of Always Sunny, he's coming in town for a few days at the end of the month, filming some stuff. So we'll talk about them, and then we'll announce our next members in our Axes for Life promotion with the Urban Forest Axe House, downtown Savannah. New place. You can win lifetime membership to Urban Forest Axe House. So we'll announce our next members before the end of the hour. Also, big thanks to Dave for hooking me up with this Debilation t-shirt that I think I got some of my yogurt on this morning. So I was at the grocery store the other day. I'm a big like that yogurt that like just you dump the pieces of yogurt or whatever stuff into the yogurt. I don't know why I love those. They have chewy churro yogurt now, and it is delicious.
Interesting. Okay.
So I've ate that the last 2 days. It's been wonderful. I think a second closer, not headliner. Yeah, I mean, they definitely could, but I mean, like, they just got back together when it comes to Mudvayne. They just got back together after a decade. I could see them, like, headlining, like, a Friday or Thursday. I still think Metallica's going to be one of the nights.
Yeah. I
would not be surprised. Sorry to steal your thunder. I'm just saying, no, it's up for discussion. Let's talk about it. No, I think they are a headliner. I think they're a Thursday, Friday headliner. I still think you see Metallica. I still think there's a chance for Disturbed, although they canceled their like ongoing tour. I think they may pick up a couple tour dates.
I don't see why not.
Or festival dates here at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if the Foo Fighters. But I mean, those are all possible bands. Corey Taylor's guaranteed to be part of the festival.
I'd love
solo.
I would. Yeah. I'd love to see, man, if they can get Rage, that'd be awesome.
I don't think they get Rage. I think Rage is too expensive for.
Weren't they doing one of his Wimmer shows? One of the ones that were supposed to happen last year. I thought they were attached
possibly.
to like Sonic Temple or something.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, Sonic Temple has a bit of a higher bottom line than Welcome to Rockville. Rockville's definitely not his biggest rock show.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are hitting me up in regards to the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
So the Blue Ridge Rock Festival is up in Virginia, and I've had two people kind of just mention it to me, like, dude, I mean, can you get me tickets to this? And I'm like, no.
Who's on it?
As of right now, it looks like they've only announced Five Finger Death Punch and Limp Bizkit. Oh, Gojira, Skillet, Black Label, Kill Switch, POD, Rev Run, Beartooth, Motionless in White, Bad Flower, Seven Dust. I mean, there's a ton of bands, and there's a ton of bands still to be revealed. They've technically only announced one headliner. Limp Bizkit is not a headliner. And then it's hosted by Steve-O.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
He'll be delivering stunts, comedy, and MC duties at the Rock Festival. So it's in Danville, Virginia. But that was a show that I've had two people reach out to me like, dude, can you give me tickets? I'm like, nah, man. I'm good. But it does sound like an amazing music festival.
Yeah, that could be fun.
And DMX is on the front of this thing, so I'm guessing DMX was a part of it at one point. Let's see.
I had a Sublime tune here, so since it's 420, switched it out for Smoke Two Joints. Enjoy.
Yeah, they got quite the lineup already. I mean, they have a nice little set of bands. Rage and Mudvayne are back-to-back. They would be almost as good as Slayer and Korn back-to-back. Yeah, I mean, and Korn's out there. I mean, they're supposed to be doing a slew of dates, too. So, I mean, I wouldn't say Korn's not going to be available as well for these shows. Rob Zombie, I don't know if he will be, and I'll explain that in Marshall's Music News today in regards to why he may not be playing any festival shows later on this year. Could be, but I don't know. But Rage would be cool, but I mean, Rage is doing a bunch of those dates. Are those all 2022 dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah, which makes me think they're not going to get together and do any of these. Seems like those guys can put up with each other for about 2 to 3 months, and that's about all they got per 5 years.
That's all you get, guys.
I mean, it's a cool business model. You work once every 5 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They do a string of like 10 to 20 shows, and then they good.
I mean, Tom Morello always seems busy.
He's always doing something, but
yeah.
I don't know if he's exactly like going out there and making a ton of money.
No, probably not. Got about a minute and a half, guys. Come back, story number 2, talking Alex Smith.
There he is, Gibby. I was literally about to message you. You weren't here. You weren't around yesterday. You could only miss 1 day per week, just so you know. You have to be here for the rest of the week.
You only have so many days off, man.
I was actually just about to message him and be like, I wonder where Gibby's at, man. I didn't see him yesterday. Still putting that laminate in your damn kitchen, aren't you?
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Once again, happy 420. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We got story number 2 for About Last Night. Yesterday afternoon, quarterback Alex Smith announced his retirement from the NFL. Now, during the offseason, he was released from the Washington football team where he spent 3 seasons. Didn't play in 19 because of injuries. Now, there were reports that there were teams that were interested in signing him, one of them being the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he actually visited Jacksonville. They kind of wanted him to mentor Trevor Lawrence, which would have made sense.
Yeah, it would have been really, really cool, but Alex Smith said even though it was 20 years ago that he played for Urban Meyer in college, he pretty much decided that he didn't want to kind of go that route. I think if they wanted him to start, he would have probably signed with them. But because he wasn't going to. Trevor Lawrence is going to start game 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go home. I'm going to call it a career.
I think you get to a point, as an NFL player, even as a quarterback, you just put your body through so much. So why go through, training camp? Why go through all the practices? Why go through all of that knowing you're just going to sit the bench? And I think mentoring somebody could be cool. You don't have to be a quarterback to do that. You could still go down there and, help the kid out a bit.
Yeah, but you could also sit there and make a couple $1 million from being a quarterback. And he did have 2 years off from that terrible leg injury that he suffered in Washington. But you know what? I think he's going to come out definitely on the better side. I think he won the Comeback Player of the Year award this past year for what he's done. Now, let's face it. The story is what got him that award. It's not like he played outstanding or anything. I think he won like 1 or 2 games for the football team. But the man played for 3 different teams, was drafted by the 49ers, did really, really well for the Chiefs, and then got traded to the Redskins after Patrick Mahomes decided to show up. So, he's done quite well in his life, thrown for 35,000 yards, almost 200 touchdowns, 100 interceptions. He's not a Hall of Fame player.
No.
He just isn't. But, man, was he one of the better quarterbacks in the league. As a Bears fan, I would have loved to have Alex Smith on my team, especially on the early half of his career.
He's looking at all that TV money getting handed out to all the quarterbacks once they retire, and he's just hoping for a piece of that pie.
I feel like he could probably get a TV gig pretty easy.
There's only so many, though, man. You can't, and not every quarterback can retire into a TV gig.
Trust me, there's a lot of guys that don't need to be on TV right now. Maurice Jones-Drew from the NFL Network does not need to be on TV anymore. He's good. We're done. We're done with him.
All right, coming up next. Now, while there are some films moving out of Georgia because of the voting law that got passed, there are still some that plan on filming in the state. One of them going to be filming in our area toward the end of the month. We'll tell you about it and how you can get involved. Details coming up. Story 3 of About Last Night. Here's Disturbed, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Gibby Sunday was finishing the counters by the stove. This weekend coming up is going to be replacing the sink and countertop laminate for the kitchen island. Then finally finished. Sunday night into Monday night was just rough on the personal level, but I didn't have any of my Bluetooth earplugs yesterday. Still don't have them, so the length of the time between messages will be longer than usual. Got a phone call. Let's take it.
Yep. Rock 106.1, hello. Rock 106.1, hello.
Hey, it's the one guy named Marshall and the one guy named Cotter show. What's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. What's going on?
How's it going, man? Tuesday morning.
It is Tuesday. What are you up to?
Hey, you know the Honda dealer, I got a brand new friggin' car that's got, a loud knocking coming out of the front end every time I hit a bump. So.
That ain't good.
Crazy.
That's like my world right there. You can't win with the cars.
9 days old. 9 days old.
Don't like that.
Yeah, that's never good, man. Never good.
No, I ran into the dealer yesterday, after they closed. They're like, yeah, something's cracked in the steering column. I'm like, it's a brand new car.
Yeah.
It could happen coming out of the factory. It's crazy.
So did they cover that, or are you screwed?
Oh no, they cover that.
Okay, good. Good.
No, it's like brand new. I'm talking like 1,000 miles. Not even.
Yeah, there's some like lemon law stuff over there, so they need to take care of you.
Yeah. Hey, you guys should start something called the Beer Olympics.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, I don't hate this idea.
Since you're such beer connoisseurs, you should do the Beer Olympics.
I like that.
You should start doing like a chug. We should have an annual chug fest or something.
Hey, Cotter's one of the best chuggers in Savannah, without a doubt.
I got a skill, man. I got a skill.
Really?
Yeah, man, he has no gag reflex.
None. It comes in handy when I need money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about other dudes and their gag reflexes, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
only when I need to make a few extra bucks.
Hey, note to all the listeners out there, Cotter doesn't have a gag reflex, so when you fly that way, call Cotter.
Hey, man.
He'll hook you up with his no gag reflex.
Yeah, everyone on the stream now knows this.
I love it.
That's fucking funny, man. That's pretty funny. Now we should start the Beer Olympics, since you guys are like so into the whole craft brewery thing. And did you see the sign in Richmond Hill? There's a new craft brewery right there coming off the exit. Have you been to that one?
Debilation. We were day drinking there on Friday.
I'm wearing their T-shirt right now.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Devilation?
Yeah.
It's a big Viking theme. It's really, really cool. The place inside is pretty awesome.
Really? I haven't been in there yet. I just saw the sign coming off 95 on New Ford Road.
Yeah, it's
right by Ford Road there.
Yeah, it's on Longwood Avenue. So it's 822 Longwood Avenue. So it's kind of like back in this industrial section. Just keep going, and then when you think you should have found it, keep going. And then it's on the right-hand side. You'll see a big sign for it.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, craft beer's coming up, and then so you got that, and then you've got the moonshine place out in what is it, Pembroke, I think.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Is that just in the woods?
Yeah, there's a moonshine factory out here. It's either in Pembroke or Claxton. I can't remember the name of the town, but if you come out of Statesboro, we should do Shinedown Day. There you go.
I like it.
Yeah, it's called Two Pilots Distillery. Never heard of that one.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Shit, I should become the program director for the radio station.
You should.
Do it.
Yeah, you should. Way better than the douchebag we have now.
All right, man. We got 25 seconds. We got to run, man.
Hey, man, no, seriously, though, what do you think of the Beer Olympics idea?
No, love the idea. We just got to figure out how we want to do it.
Yeah, start coming up with some different events and stuff. Hey, I'm Brian, by the way.
Hey, Brian. We got 10 seconds. We do have to bail. Sorry.
Hey, can you play some Shinedown? Speaking of Shinedown?
We can do it.
All right, appreciate it, man.
See you, man.
Thanks, man.
Talk to you.
What up, Brian?
What's up, guys?
What up, you handsome son of a bitch? Yeah, we were just taking a phone call. If you catch the stream, you can hear our phone calls that we take live, unedited. And Brian just called in just to say hi, talk to us about the Beer Olympics, was telling us about cool breweries and distilleries we had no idea about.
I love the Beer Olympics idea. I don't know what we do yet, but I'm down.
It's a fun thing that we've heard of.
We will flesh out the idea and see what we can come up with. Ooh. But thank you for calling in, Brian. All right, one more story to go in about last night. So like we were saying, because of the new voting laws in Georgia, there are some movies that are moving out of the state. I believe Black Panther 2 is staying in Georgia.
Right.
As is I Want You Back. It's a brand new comedy, and it's going to be starring Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Jenny Slate. She was in Parks and Rec. And they're actually going to be filming in the Savannah area at the end of the month, 27th through the 30th. And they need people to come be extras in this movie.
They're looking for men and women 18 and up to portray wedding guests for a riverboat wedding scene.
Now, I've done the extra thing once. Even if you're not an actor, this is kind of just a cool experience to go do. Plus, easy money.
Yeah, but I think it's like, what is it, $80 for the day?
$80 for the day.
Yeah, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's neat, though, man. It's fun.
No, the idea of it,
yeah,
the concept in all of our brains are like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'd like to do that. And then I was like, probably standing around for like 8 hours doing nothing. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm fine with that. I don't need $80 that bad.
I got more than 80 when I did The one I did. It was CBGB, which is a horrible movie. Never watch it. Dude, it's garbage. Anyway,
Technically, Cotter's best work.
It is my only work. But I was in a scene, not that I was in the scene, but when they filmed the scene, we filmed down at
The Jinx.
The Jinx, thank you.
I know your story better than you do.
And it was, I don't think it was actually supposed to be CBGB's. It was some other bar or some other venue on this tour. But the guy that played I can't think of anybody's name right now, in Harry Potter. I know, right? Rupert Grint from Harry Potter. He was in the scene, as was the guy from National Treasure. It was Nicolas Cage. Not Nicolas Cage, his sidekick.
That fella.
You know which one I'm talking about?
From the Hangover movies.
Yeah. He was a dick.
Yeah.
He was.
Wait, was he acting?
No, he was rude to everybody on the set involved with filming in between shots. He was just really rude to everybody. I'm like, come on, man.
Man, that's why that guy hasn't had many jobs since.
Maybe that's it.
Huh?
But if you want to do some extra work, you can get that. It's toward the end of the month. All you got to do is drop him an email. It's wantyouSavannah@gmail.com. All right, there you go. That is About Last Night. Coming up next, we're going to announce our next team member for Team Cotter, Team Marshall. You can win axe throwing for life. Team member number 2. We're not making that announcement next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
All right, we're going to sort out that dude's name. Let's see, CGB, what is it called? CBGB. Alan Rickman was in that movie?
Yeah, he played the owner of CBGB.
Oh, okay. Did you ever see Alan Rickman?
No. It was Rupert Grint. It was
Justin Bartha was the name of the guy.
It was that guy, and whoever was in, whatever band that was. But Rupert Grint seemed very cool. But the other guy was just a dick.
Johnny Galecki was in the film.
Yeah.
Malin Ackerman.
There's a lot of known people in the movie. The problem was, so I talked to somebody locally who kind of supposedly had a little bit of backstory. Basically, they filmed this movie because they knew they were going to make a crap ton of money on the soundtrack. So they didn't care about the movie. They just were going to make money on the soundtrack.
Interesting.
So that was kind of what they did. And the movie was garbage. And the movie's garbage.
Well, the IMDb gives it 6.6 out of 10 stars. So
it is not that good.
You're calling bullshit.
Yeah, I'm major.
Gibby, just a shit show at the Gibson residence. Okay. They better cover that. Lemon loss. Absolutely shit. O'Brien. O'Brien. Yeah. Ooh, it's got a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yuck.
There you go. That seems more realistic.
CBGB.
The highlight of that, so one of the production guys, so there was, we filled the Jinx, when we filmed this. So one of the production guys would walk around set and we started asking everybody's name, all the extras' names.
Sure.
So he'd just name, okay, Gabe, okay, this, and he would just go around, he'd come back and be like, Gabe, right? Okay, cool. So then we hop in a bus, we go down to the Jinx to film. As we're getting off the bus, he spouted out everybody's name. He had them memorized.
Good for that guy.
It was just like, it's a weird talent, but holy crap, man. Everybody. He had them all down.
Maybe he's a little autistic. Morning all, it's 420. Going to celebrate big with the big puff and go to bed because I'm old. Like, wait. You're going to get high right now and just go back to bed? That doesn't seem like you're trying to get high. It just seems like you're trying to go to sleep. So Brian, who called us up, told us about Two Pilots Distillery. They are out of, I believe it said Claxton. Yeah, Claxton. And they do moonshine. So he wasn't just like being crazy. Oh no, tonight. Good. Wanda, plans. I like it.
Coffee.
A South Georgia hidden treasure. It sure is hidden. I've never heard of it. Have you guys ever heard of Two Pilots Distillery in Claxton? They do whiskey and moonshine. 100 proof corn whiskey. No. Or 80 proof rye whiskey. Maybe. Interesting. Just finding all sorts of stuff out. Hubby has. Oh, Yeah, I honestly have never heard. Have you tried their stuff? Is it good? Better question. And thanks for everyone who's on the chat right now for chiming in with your stories about the time your body betrayed you. If you haven't dropped your story in, feel free to drop those into our Facebook timeline. There's a story up there about it. Hubby has, Mudvayne reunited yesterday. Rumor has it Rockville lineup today. That's confirmed. Rockville is going to be one of the 4 shows that they are currently announced for this year. So, David, that is a confirmed radio guy confirmation. Said he isn't going that far out. Gotcha. Yeah. They do whiskey and moonshine over at Two Pilots Got It. Full announcement also? No, I doubt it. I don't think we're going to get a full announcement of Welcome to Rockville until at least next month. And probably not like a full announcement. We'll probably just get a couple headliners.
Yeah.
And then they'll eventually showcase the full. I would think we would probably have a full lineup by sometime in July. I think we'll get an official on sale, an official like couple headliners. Probably not even all of them. Probably it'll be like Mudvayne and Metallica. I still think Metallica is going to come back and headline at least one night of Welcome to Rockville. I mean, they need a couple bangers. My guesses are Foo Fighters, Metallica, Mudvayne, possibly Disturbed, or possibly Corey Taylor even headlining a full night.
I need to reach out to the Metallica guy and ask him because he is horrible at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
He's really bad.
He is really bad. He told us that Metallica was headlining Welcome to Rockville
yeah, he did.
a month or two before it even was announced.
Yep.
It may have been even before that.
I was 95% sure we were getting the new Metallica album before it was announced because there was something in an email somewhere and I asked him about it on the phone and it was just one of those things where I was like, well, I just can't say. Like, I think you just did. Thanks.
Yeah. You said everything you need to. The Aftershock Festival in California has Wolfgang. That seems like a logical fit. Like
I can see that.
Mammoth WVH playing these shows. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the new album. He's already said he's got a second album, basically written and ready to go. So, yeah, I could totally see him hitting the road for this.
Yeah, I still think Metallica 2 nights is probably a very obvious choice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they haven't even talked about doing anything else, so I think that makes sense.
Yeah, they've pushed off all of their other shows they've been planning on doing. Yeah, the thing that's interesting about Aftershock, because they've already announced the lineup, is Mike Kem says they're not going to be doing their touring. I don't think they're going to be doing that. They're not going to be doing the festival lineup either this year. So if you look at Aftershock, they have actually taken My Chemical Romance off the Saturday headliner, but they did add Mudvayne to the night itself. So they technically don't have an official headliner for Saturday, but your top 4 bands are The Offspring, Machine Gun Kelly, Gojira, and Mudvayne. So I can easily see The Offspring getting pushed up to that headliner position because I doubt they probably want to add on another huge, amount of money.
Yeah.
Because they probably had to pay Mudvayne quite a bit to get back together. I just don't feel like the guys from Mudvayne really wanted to get back together.
You don't think so? I was thinking ever since Vinny died and, Hell Yeah was in this weird spot, Chad needed something to do.
Yeah, I think Chad probably pushed for the Mudvayne reunion more than anything else because the guys from Hell Yeah, according to reports, don't want to do anything.
Yeah, and I get it. I get that 100%.
Yeah, Tom Maxwell he's the lead guitar player, and he just essentially said, I don't want to write for Hell Yeah anymore.
Yeah. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. All right, so May 1st, we're going to Urban Forest Axe House, new axe throwing place in Savannah. You and I are going to have two teams put together. They're going to go head-to-head, winner take all, free axe throwing for life.
This is going to be so much fun. So an NCAA bracket-style tournament, 4v4. And then when it comes to the final person of each team, we join them in battle like the Vikings that we are. And we will determine one person that will win axe throwing for life. 1 hour per week for life at the Urban Forest Axe House.
Now, you still got time to enter because we're getting ready to announce our second team member. So that means we need two more plus an alternate in case somebody no-shows.
Right.
It could happen.
It could happen.
So all you got to do is go to the Rock 1061 Facebook page. There is a post pinned at the top. Let us know which team you like to join and why.
Yeah, and it's super simple to do. We've had a ton of great responses. Cotter, do you want to announce your second team member first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Joining Elliot Henry on my team is Daniel Pulowski. Now, I've actually known Daniel for a while, and on the Facebook page, he said, Team Cotter for me. He's always been part of my pure antimatter Rocky Horror Shadow family. That's my boy.
What was that?
So when you go see Rocky Horror, you get the movie, but you'll have sometimes actors acting it out in front of the screen.
Okay.
It's called shadow casting.
Shadow casting.
So there's a group in town that has done this for years, pure antimatter. And several times I did the shadow cast thing with them and acted it out in front of the screen with the guys. It's a lot of fun. Daniel's been part of that for years. I've done it a couple times. Everybody involved was always super cool. So, yeah, I've known him for years now. And you know what? I think this man could sling an axe. I feel good about my second pick.
Okay, well, I feel good about my second pick as well. Cotter, ooh, good Lord, I feel great about my second pick. First and foremost, I think I have an absolute banger with my first pick. Chris Mickle. This dude, this man breathes axes. Just lives the life of the axe. This man wears flannel every day. He has a very large beard. I just feel like this man is going to do my team right. But this second pick, Cotter.
Yeah.
This man has the experience, the age, the beauty, the looks. This man, I can't say quite the word on the air, but he Fs all day long. Welcome to Team Marshall, Dennis Bruitz. Yes, man, you are my second pick.
Now, you said he has the age and experience. So are we talking like my age?
He's a silver fox.
Oh.
Who's in shape and ready to mess Team Cotter up. Now, on the Facebook page, he said, Team Marshall, especially after his devastating win in the March Madness tourney.
What?
I want to go with the winners. But alas, I have those monster truck tickets from Whippin' Cotter in trivia. So not only has he had experience beating you before, Cotter, he sees a winner and he knows a winner. And he's going to be a winner at the Urban Forest Axe House with axe throwing for life.
So what did he say again? Devastating victory in March Madness?
That's right.
You beat me by 1 point. There's nothing devastating about that.
What was devastating was the tortures that you had to go through.
No, that was devastating.
He was probably just imagining that when he wrote it.
And I'm assuming when he beat me in trivia it was early on. Yep. I wasn't on my game. I wasn't used to getting up early. I bring it on now, man. I'll kick your ass in trivia now.
Okay.
Like I'm going to kick your ass at axe throwing.
Okay. This is a good day if Dennis is listening for him to definitely.
I hope he's listening.
Definitely call in.
I hope you're listening, Dennis. Bring it on.
And then Chris, my first member of my team, he's actually bought an axe and he's going to use it as a trophy because he does this stuff as a living. He like engraves and paints stuff. Like he has created us something very, very unique and he's bringing it with him.
Now, that part is cool.
And he's going to hand it to the winner, which is going to be him. So it's going to be a long day of patting himself on the back.
So you still have time to enter. If you'd like to score free axe throwing for life, once again, Urban Forest Axe House, downtown Jones Street in Savannah. Big thanks to them for being part of this. May 1st is when we throw. So if you'd like to join either Team Cotter or Team Marshall, go to the Facebook page now. Comment on the post, pin to the top. All right, coming up top of the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to take your calls, comments, and text. 800-394-1061. We need you to tell us about the time, or times, in my case, your body has betrayed you.
It's happened.
I mean, I have a history of bad back issues.
Yep.
And usually it's when I'm doing something stupid.
Yeah, you got a weak core. You could tell.
So we'll take your calls, comments, and texts next. 800-394-1061. Tell us about that time your body betrayed you. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
Gibby goes 1 point devastation. It was devastating emotionally to him. Wanda had a stroke, it looks like. Cotter wants his redemption, Gibby says. Then showing us your password, Wanda. Drop the phone in the shower.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny stuff. Well, welcome to the team. Team member number 2, Dennis Bruitz.
Feel good about Daniel. He's a big Ghostbusters fan, too. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I don't know how that's going to help, but sure.
I don't know. I just said I like it.
You know what Dennis is a big fan of? Winning.
Cool.
Yeah, throwing axes.
Yeah, that's
being
fine.
Badass as fuck. Jeremy goes, the one time my body/sinuses betrayed me. One day my sinuses were so bad, stuffed up really bad, eyes itching, swollen, throat was swollen. Just horrible morning. Then I sneezed so hard it caused me to just pass out right and hit the floor.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's horrible.
Good Lord. Cam Cross, Dennis is a great pickup. Thank you, Cam Cross.
Never could trust Cam Cross.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
Saying that to his face, via video?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Love you, Cam.
Don't be an apologetic little bitch. Say what you mean, motherfucker.
Since we don't have a story for this one, I can just kind of list the laundry list of times my back has gone out.
Sure.
To start. And then I have the story of the time I tried to jump off the stage during my high school production of Grease, and then I ended up falling through the stage. So I could tell that story after one of the second or third breaks.
Sounds good. Okay. Just getting everything lined up for next hour. Going to, Dave, going back to your comment from earlier. Yeah, AC/DC would be super awesome.
Dude, that would be cool as hell. Never seen AC/DC.
Yeah, if Metallica was only doing one night, which I don't think they'll do, I think they'll do two. If Metallica was just doing one, AC/DC would be really cool to have like a Metallica Friday, AC/DC on Sunday, and then like plop in Mudvayne Thursday and a newer band like Disturbed or something, or I don't know, on Saturday. That'd be cool. Kind of a mix of kind of like the more classic stuff with some of the newer stuff. I think that'd be really super cool. All right, that's all plotted out.
So do we want to read a couple of the sorry, I'm reading this. Do we want to read a couple of the stories as well right off the bat? Do you just want to go through mine and get to those in the next breaks?
Let's see. Anyone watching the stream this morning, go ahead and drop in the times that your body betrayed you. At least share your stories. Jeremy, thanks for dropping in your story for us. Yeah, we could do...
Is there some good ones on the stream?
On the Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Facebook page.
Let's go ahead and... How about this? So the first break, let's have you share yours.
Sure.
And then I'll share Jeremy's on the stream. We'll come back and we'll share what we have on the Facebook page. Hopefully we get a phone call or anything, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Charles just shared one too. When I was in my late 30s, I had gotten a little out of shape, a lot really. Started playing softball again. Tried to score from second, but my legs wouldn't keep up with my mind. Stumbled. ... Ooh, this is what we call a pregnant pause. He's leaving the tagline for the next comment. Thank you for those, Wanda. We're going to share those here in a little bit. Also, I think your husband even chimed in. Tony? He dropped in a story as well.
Yeah.
Stumbled, rolled into the fence, walked to the plate, walked to the truck, and retired again. Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Can't win them all, man. Yeah, I used to play kickball. I used to play in a bunch of kickball leagues, and I just realized that I think I'm past that prime of doing something
Really?
like that. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played in 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, and then Nicole my wife just really can't play anymore either, and that was kind of the fun of it, playing with her.
Okay. That makes sense.
Instead, we just go on walks and feed turtles now. So it's kind of what we do.
Have butterflies.
She has butterflies, man. She's into that a lot. It's a good hobby. All right, so we still a few minutes away?
Yeah, we still have about
bumping in?
7 minutes. So yeah, we'll come out of that. I'll run down the list of times my back's gone out. You've got the story to read from the stream. We'll come back. Chris's is really good. I mean, it's not funny, but it's a good one.
Greg's a good one. That's a funny one too. So do that one second. Share Chris's. Chris's is much more serious.
Yeah, no, Chris's is serious, but it's good. I want to share it. Yeah, Greg's is good.
All right, guys, got a question here from Answer the Internet. This is a more like poll the internet question. This is a great one. Would you punch your grandma in the face to bang the girl of your dreams?
Yes, and I'm gonna specifically say would have been my grandma Reynolds, Grandma Gasavage. I don't think could take a punch. 2, wouldn't understand. Grandma Reynolds. 1, this woman could outdrink anybody in my family.
Right.
And this is the woman that had 13 kids. She could outdrink them all, and they all drink. And because of what I'm getting out of it, she would appreciate it. She would understand why it had to be done and be like, get you some. She'd be okay.
Well, according to a poll they have at the bottom of this card, 53% of Barstool readers said no. They would not punch grandma in the face to bang the girl of their dreams. Girl or guy.
Yeah, either way. But like I said, Grandma Gasavage, no. Wouldn't punch her. Grandma Reynolds, though, she'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Go ahead and drop your answers into the chat, guys. Would you punch your grandma in the face to bang the girl/guy of your dreams?
My grandma's secret to outdrink everybody, for every alcoholic drink she has, she drinks a cup and a half of water.
Interesting.
And she will outdrink anybody, or could outdrink anybody.
Trying to think. I would, I punch my grandmas in the face. One's dead. The other is 9, almost 100. So probably not. I don't think my one grandma could really take a punch to the face. Wanda says yes, because my great grandma was in a wheelchair and wouldn't have been able to catch me. Didn't know my grandma. She passed away. She passed when having my uncle. There you go. Makes that answer easy. They can't chase you. Still got to show up to dinner with them at some point.
No, my grandma Reynolds was she was a cool lady. She's just cool as hell. So
has she passed?
She has. She passed. It's probably been 8. It was before you moved here because I still had the red car, the red Alero, had no air conditioning. So I drove back to Illinois in the middle of the summer for the funeral, and on the way back, I got stuck in 5 o'clock Atlanta traffic and sat there for a good hour 15 minutes with no air, just sweating my balls off.
Cool.
It was miserable. So no, unfortunately it's been about 8 years.
Charles says, no way I would punch Mima or Grandma Taylor. That a boy. Especially not now. Charles.
No, not now.
Charles is
put a
thick.
hole through her face.
Thick in a good way. Get those biceps roaring. I didn't work out yesterday. I took yesterday off. Wasn't feeling it.
I took the last 3 years off.
Yeah.
Just hasn't been feeling it.
Had a bunch of, when I woke up yesterday, I had 3 calls in a row. 3 calls in a row. But I don't think I'll have that today, which is good news. So. Today I'll be able to squeeze a workout in before I go host trivia. Speaking of hosting trivia tonight at the draft room in Berwick, starting at 7 o'clock. You're hosting trivia tonight, yeah?
Oak 36, starting at 9 o'clock. So if you want to hang out late, let's do it.
Jeremy goes, yes, my grandma Kay would definitely understand if I really needed to. Right? She is awesome. All right, there you go.
I get it, man. Grandma
Watch out, Grandma Kay. Just do her a favor. Punch her while she's looking. Yeah, out of respect. Charles goes, no days off. Need to be able to sling that axe. Oh, shit. Did you sign up, man? I didn't see you on the list. I'll have to go back and look. Gibby, I was going to go to work, but then I got high. How many times are we playing because I got high today?
I don't typically overdo the 420 thing. I'll probably throw it in once or twice. I played Smoke 2 Joints because we had Santeria on the log, so I just switched it out. But usually I don't go over top with 420. But we'll probably throw it in a couple times. All right, got about 2.5 minutes. Queens of the Stone Age. After that, taking your calls, comments, and texts. Tell us about the time your body betrayed you.
Oh, look at this.
What is it?
This old radio station I used to follow. This old radio station I used to follow in Vegas, they generally back in the past would do a 420 bake sale.
Okay, I like that.
Where they would sell some crazy stuff. I was just seeing if they were doing it, but they got a brand new website that is just wild looking.
Okay.
Actually, I can say it's unlike any radio station website I've seen. So
in a good way?
No, it's still a radio station website, but it definitely looks cool.
Okay.
Like the backgrounds are like live footage of like concert footage. So it's kind of cool when they have like overlays on top of it.
Interesting.
I don't know. All radio station websites suck. Even ours. Tomorrow is Administrative Professionals Day and the National Drug Test Day. Then Thursday is Earth Day. Huh. I don't think we have an Administrative Professionals, really. And then National Drug Test Day. Why? It's not cool, man. And then Thursday is Earth Day.
So once again, you smoke weed because it's from the earth.
Right.
You got to celebrate.
I'm ready to, as soon as they make that stuff legal in Georgia, I'm ready to invest in something.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a great idea.
Yep.
Red says back in 2016, I was pushing a car out of the ditch and stretched my left leg back to push, and my Achilles tendon ruptured.
Oh!
Was forced to have surgery and basically had to relearn how to walk. Jesus Christ, man, I'm sorry.
That's brutal.
So I've got Charles, Jeremy, and Rhett's story. Do you just want me to fill that first break with those? You want me to hold off?
No, I think we do at least one of them here because right. I'm just going to list. I'm going to save the falling through the stage story, but I've got the list of times my back went out.
You got a bullet point over there?
I have a list, and that's not even all of them. All right, be right back. Good morning. Happy 420. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, like, follow, and subscribe. You can also listen on your in-home smart speaker. You can download the Rock 1061 app for free and get us on the website, rock1061.com. So this hour, we are going to take your calls, comments, and text, 800-394-1061. We want you to tell us about the time your body betrayed you. I mean, maybe your knee went out in the middle of a kickball game. I mean, the pollen in this area sucks so bad. Maybe your allergies got the best of you at the most inopportune times.
Why are you bringing up all the stuff that's like related to me?
Because I like to point out that I'm not the only one whose body is failing them.
Like, I remember the time that I was telling you, like, my knee kind of was messing with me. And I bent down in front of you. Like, I was like, yeah, my knee's kind of messed up. And I like kind of crouched a little bit.
Yeah.
And my knee audibly popped. And you're like, what was that? So my knee, every time I bend down, my left knee like makes like if you were breaking like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
That's what my left knee sounds like.
I don't think it should do that.
No, it shouldn't.
So call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Tell us about the time your body betrayed you. So I've got a few stories, but I think the most famous when it comes to me is my back. My back is bad. It's been going out for years. And I got a list of times doing stupid stuff as to when my back went out. The first time, and I remember this, I was 25, 26 years old. I was at my house. I was just like rolling a ball back and forth with my kid who was just over 1 year old. Rolled the ball back to me. I bent over to pick it up, and I was gone. I mean, I just remember...
You stopped being Cotter.
I just remember the pain. It shot up my back, down my leg. And I mean, I was worried at first. I mean, I was worried, but I mean, at first, the pain was so intense and so new, I didn't know what was wrong.
Right.
And I just kind of had to flop down onto the side, on my side onto the floor.
Oh, so you couldn't even stand back up.
I couldn't stand back up.
Yeah.
So I just flopped down to the floor, and my kid's just kind of looking at me, kind of crawls over to me and is like, what's going on here, Dad?
Right.
And I'm just laying there, and I finally was able to move, but that was the first time. I'll never forget it. And now, unfortunately, I mean, I've wrestled. Back has never gone out during wrestling, falling on my back. Ran half marathons, never gone out doing half marathons. It's always dumb stuff. Getting out of the shower. I mean, literally. And this, here's the crappy part. It's not even like we had a tub shower at this point in time. It was just a shower.
It was just a stand-up shower.
And I just walked out of the shower.
Yeah, we had like a 2-inch, vert.
Yeah. Back went out. Rolling out of bed one morning. I mean, literally just rolling out of bed. And I went, and I just flopped to the floor. Driving. I was in the car. It was one of our vacations. So it was a long road trip. And I'm just sitting there driving. And all of a sudden, pain down my leg, up my back. Raking the lawn, you get my yard care on, gone, and then chasing my dog. I was just playing with my dog, and this is the most recent. Just playing with my dog, having a good time. All of a sudden, boom! Just kind of went to the floor again. My dog just came over, started licking my face. What's wrong? So why aren't you playing?
When this has happened to you, are you like every time you're like, man, I wish I'd have done those sit-ups like everyone told me to do?
No,
they always talk about back issues are generally
it's core problem.
It's core problem, and you're like every time you get past a back issue, you're like, well, my back's fine now, never gonna happen again.
It's my back is good to go out once, twice, 3 times a year.
Once,
4, maybe 5. I don't know.
Times crippled. Okay, so we've gotten already a couple text messages and some stuff on the stream. So let's go ahead and share one from Jeremy. He goes, the one time my body/sinuses betrayed me. My sinuses were so bad, I mean stuffed up really bad. Eyes itchy, swollen, throat was swollen, just horrible morning. And then I sneezed so hard, it caused me to just pass out right and hit the floor. He goes, it was a rough day.
Oh, I mean, it had to been like a shotgun blast.
Yeah, it must have been really bad. And man, we are already getting a ton of stuff on the stream. I'm going to share one from the text line real quick.
Okay, go for it.
It says, Salsa Mark here. My body is failing me, and my right ankle is failing me today, as you can clearly see. And he shares an x-ray that must have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws in it. He goes, as you could clearly see, it's a bit of metal in there, and it's been failing me and hurting me for almost 2 weeks, as it makes for me hard to walk and drive. I mean, he's got some serious hardware inside of his ankle, and it is gross.
All right, we're taking your calls, comments, and text. 800-394-1061. Tell us about the time your body failed you. We've got more of your stories coming up. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Well, we were getting a call once we hit the air and started talking about it. So if we get a call here, we'll take it. If not...
I say we got plenty on Facebook. I think there's Chris's, there's Greg's.
Oh, Salsa Mark just chimed in. He goes, it's actually 13 screws.
Yeah. Actually, I met Salsa Mark.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so he's reached out quite a few times. We shared one of the stories. He was in a car accident, I think is what it was, and we shared that story. Mm-hmm. But no, he makes salsa, and he talked about how much we like hot stuff. So when I went over to Hilton Head, met up with him briefly at the Hilton Head Brewing Company. Cool guy. Cool guy.
Nice.
Gave me some hot sauce or some salsa.
Cool. So I've got a story from Charles. I've got a story from Rhett, and I got a story from Michael that I can share on the stream.
Yeah, we got Chris, Wanda, and Greg. Oh, and then Sarah.
Salsa Mark says, thanks, Cotter, for putting me on the air. Appreciate it. Okay. Thanks, Salsa Mark.
I tried the salsa from February.
Okay.
That he made. It's delicious. It's sweet and spicy, which I don't know if I've really ever had a salsa like that before. So that was a new experience. And it was hot as hell. Dude made it spicy.
Let's see. Michael says, my body betrayed me in 2019 when I had surgery for a torn labrum in my right shoulder. Then another surgery in 2020 for the same shoulder for fraying of the labrum and bicep, and it's still torn. 2020, I had 2 asthma attacks at 4 days apart, and both of them landed me in the hospital. Jesus Christ, Mike. Gibby says, what would you rather have for Administrative Professionals Day, Wanda? What would be the proper gift? That's actually a good question. We have a couple administrative professionals here in the building, I guess, or at least we did. And I think we just got them flowers. We bought them lunch.
Yeah.
Wanda says a bonus would have been great. Exactly. When in doubt, give cash, unless it's your wife.
Unless it's your wife.
Yeah, because she always has your cash. There's no need for that.
I got about 90 seconds coming back. More of your stories.
How do you want to do this? Do you want me to share the stream, or do you want me to share the stream and you could do the Facebook?
Yeah, that's fair. I'll start with Chris's.
Yeah, that's the bummer
back and
story.
forth.
Yeah, do the bummer story, and I'll do Charles because it's funny.
Okay, I can come back with any of them, either Wanda's or Greg's. I'll do Greg's because it's a little bit different.
Yeah, Greg's is the. A lot of them are just back related.
Yeah, Greg's is the hearing one or the ears with diving. So yeah, I'll do Chris's. You want to do one off the stream? I can come back with Greg's. You can do one.
Yeah, I'll do Charles, and then I'll do. Where is it? I'll do Charles, and then I'll do Rhett's because Rhett's is kind of cringy because of blowing out his Achilles tendon.
Our boss Aaron actually posted on. I think he might have posted to the Rock page when I shared it over there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
about blowing out his wrist on the driving range. I mean, dude had to get surgery on that, man.
Yeah, he showed me the video of the surgery.
Oh shit.
Yeah, a little gross.
I bet. All right, guys, be right back. We're taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning. 800-394-1061. Tell us about the time your body betrayed you. Let's go to the Facebook page. And unfortunately, not all of these are funny. Chris Vox posted this. Started throwing up on December 5th, 2019. Went on for about a month, 3 to 4 times a day for a month. Got diagnosed with cancer in early January 2020. Had 4 surgeries last year, and chemo sucks. It will kill you faster than cancer. Start back chemo in a few weeks. It has destroyed my body. I am withering away. But I will still be there to open up for John Karabi on May 19th, which is my 51st birthday.
Good for you, Chris.
Dude, bring it on the 19th, man. That's awesome.
Good story, man. Good story. All right, so on the stream, Charles said when I was in my late 30s, I had gotten a little out of shape. And then he goes, a lot, really. He goes, he started playing softball again. He tried to score from second, but his legs wouldn't keep up with his mind. He stumbled, rolled into the fence, which I'm guessing is just past third base, and then walked to home plate. He said then he walked immediately to his truck and retired from softball once again.
So you guys play football, on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
I went out once to play.
Yeah.
And the very first play, I went out running for the pass, and I pulled something inside my groin area that wrecked me for 2 weeks after that. That's one of the reasons I've never been back to play football.
Yeah, you showed up the one time in 6 years.
And I hurt myself. Going to Greg Geiger on Facebook. I used to dive. I just thought it was bad sinuses. Eventually found out my eardrum was wrapped around the bones in the middle ear, hammer, anvil, stirrup. My choices were let the eardrum erode the bones until I went deaf in that ear or have surgery. Surgery meant basically cutting my ear off and replacing the eardrum, shorten and much nicer rendition. All of this was probably due to allergies, so no more diving for me. That's intense, man.
Well, I mean, I saw an ear cut off in Reservoir Dogs. Like, what's the big deal?
Mick Foley's been without a ear for years.
Yeah, man. Like, why are you crying about it, Greg? Cool story, bro. All right. On the stream today, Rhett says, back in 2016, I was pushing a car out of the ditch and stretched my left leg back to push, and my Achilles tendon ruptured.
Oh!
I was forced to have surgery and basically had to relearn how to walk.
Oh. Now, I've heard that is one of the most painful things that can happen to your body.
Yeah, I mean, what happened? I think Kevin Durant had that injury. Yeah. Kobe Bryant had that injury. He went to Germany to get like the weird plasma thing that he recovered very quickly from. But yeah, that is one of the worst injuries to get.
All right, we are taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning. 800-394-1061. Tell us about the time your body has betrayed you. We've got more stories coming up next. Call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Tell us about the time your body has betrayed you. It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
I've got a story from Michael on the stream, and let's see.
I still have Wanda's and Sarah's, and I can always share the time I fell through the stage.
Yeah, and I can share the time I messed my back up for the very first time, which was here in this building. Probably right around this area. Thanks for hanging out on the stream today, guys. Coming up on the backside of this hour, we're going to do the Dude of the Week death match in between Tractor Guy versus a bridge jumper. If you haven't already, feel free to go ahead and vote for which one you think is worthy of the Dude of the Week title that we hand out each and every Tuesday. Get rid of this. Wanda says mine is the Tractor Dude.
Yeah, I think that's I think he should run away with it today.
He should ride away with it.
That too.
Yeah, I saw the footage of the bridge jumper. I think I saw that like a week ago.
Yeah, it happened last Monday.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Back to the cool team logos. Richmond Flying Squirrels. It's like a superhero squirrel. Oh, look, Mac showed up. Hey, what's up, Mac?
Shit, that's awesome.
Oh, that is pretty solid. I've never seen that one. I've never seen anyone wear Richmond Hill Flying Squirrel gear before.
Richmond Flying Squirrel. It's Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. I thought it was Richmond Hill, and I'm like, damn, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
Let's see. Thanks for sharing that, Sean.
Let's see. We can come out of here. I can tell mine real quick.
Yeah, I still have. Let's see. Michael had like a double, the double story of his shoulder and asthma. So I'll bring that up, and then I could bring up the first time I tweaked my back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come out. I'll tell my story, tell my story real quick. You can hit up those and kind of see where we are.
Okay. Time-wise, we should be doing okay, right?
Yeah, because we'll probably blow out. Technically, we're probably 5 minutes under for the hour.
Oh, okay.
Because we'll eventually probably blow out this last song. We usually don't get to it, but it's still there so far.
Okay.
So.
No worries. No, I've got Michael's stories. I've got mine, and I could go to the rock page. So there was a couple on there because you're just reading from the Cotter and Marshall Show page, correct?
Correct. Later on in the show, I'm not doing beer for breakfast. I guess we're doing White Claws for breakfast. There is the new 8% White Claw. It's called Surge. They've only got 2 flavors. They only sell it in big-ass cans. So we're going to try both of those today. They're competing. When you need to compete with Four Loko, is that a problem? When you feel the need to compete with Four Loko? Do your thing, White Claw. Do your thing. You're doing fine.
Ooh. There's some good ones. Let's see. So there's 2 on the rock page I'll bring up. Doug, and I'll bring up the bosses.
Okay.
And then I'll bring up Michael's and mine, and we can fill it out with that. Let's see. Stretch, hydrate, smoke them if you got them. There you go. God, Gibby's feeling good this morning. All right, guys, we're wrapping up our talk. This will be the last break once we come out of commercials in regards to how your body has betrayed you. We're going to share that. We'll do Dude of the Week Deathmatch, and then we'll jump into the top of the 8 o'clock hour with Cotter versus Marshall. We play trivia in the 8 o'clock hour as well. And then, we're going to taste test 2 White Claws. White Claws have come out with, like, the huge APV 8% seltzers. There's blood orange and there's cranberry.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you want to do one of each, or you want to like split them? You want to bring some glasses in here?
I think we do one the first break and one the second break, so we can try both.
Okay.
And if you select to go against Marshall in trivia today, it is all 420 related. If you don't, then it'll be 420 related tomorrow.
What if it's not tomorrow?
Then it's the next day.
Okay.
A week from now, it'll be 420 related. We'll look back and go, 420, such a good day.
Well, the good news is no one likes to take you on. So.
I noticed, right?
Yeah.
All right, got about 3.5 minutes.
It's Are You Smarter Than Marshall?
We've got brand new Royal Blood coming up, tune called Typhoon. So good.
Typhoon's good.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, 8% White Claw. Yeah. I'll save you a little, Mac, for when you come in. You can start drinking with us. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have Tales from the Bar tomorrow. Yep. Are we doing the Paxton story or the Alex story tomorrow?
Which one gave us 2? Alex gave us 2.
Let's
do Alex so we can split them up.
Okay. Morning, boss. We're actually about to talk to you in your wrist. So it was 2019 when you got that surgery, right, Aaron? Or was it early 2020? I can't remember.
All right, got about 2 minutes. 7 Mary 3 cumbersome. Back to the final segment of the time your body betrayed you.
Oh, shit, there's Greg Geiger. What up, Greg?
What's up, Greg?
Sorry, I didn't even see you there. November of 19. Gotcha. That's when you had your surgery? Yeah, I'll do Doug and Aaron, and then I will bring up Michael. So I am all set for that. We're about 90 seconds out from going back on.
Yep.
Air? What are you doing today? What's on slate outside of hosting trivia later tonight?
Yeah, going home and napping since it's my late day. So going home and napping, and then coming back, getting some stuff done before I host trivia. That's really about it. Meeting with the hot sauce guy today at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Excited about that.
Hot sauce guy is crazy, which I like.
I know. You want your hot sauce guy to be crazy.
Yeah. If you ever get into the world of us and you get an opportunity to get a hot sauce guy, make sure he's a crazy guy.
Yeah, you got to be.
Jeremy's crazy.
In the best way possible.
I don't know. Could be a shitty way. We're not for sure yet, but we'll figure it out.
All right, got about 45 seconds. Still to get through this hour due to the week Deathmatch. Marshall and I will argue at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. We are taking your calls, comments, and text at 800-394-1061. Want your stories. Tell us about the time your body betrayed you. Now, my body betrayed me in high school, senior year, doing the musical Grease. And there is a scene to where you depants one of the guys and you take his...
Whoa.
I mean, he stands there in his boxers. That's
Canceled.
That's the joke.
Canceling that guy.
So you do that, and so... After we depants the guy, we were supposed to just...
Oh, you depants him?
Yeah, we depants him.
Cotter's canceled, everyone.
After you depants the guy, you're supposed to just run off the stage, and that's the end of the scene. Move on to the next scene, no big deal. So there is an extension on the stage that's got this... It basically took just big pieces of plywood and kind of bent them to give the front of the stage a rounded look.
Okay.
And they just covered that up because there's this big gap between the plywood and where the stage ended. Well, they just covered that up with a black sheet. I mean, That was it. So prior to the show, I'm walking around telling everybody, guys, be careful. Don't step there. There's no stage there. It's just a black sheet. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. So we never had that rounded part during practice. And I would just jump off the front of the stage. Well, I thought during the show, I would just jump off the front of the stage. I didn't quite judge that gap very well. So during the show... went to jump, I didn't make it, and I just fell face first into that plywood, through the black cloth, and just wiped out in front of everybody.
So did you disappear, or did you fall off more of the front of the stage?
I kind of disappeared because I went to jump and it didn't work, so I just kind of fell forward on my face and took out the plywood. And I'm just laying there. The gym, the lights come on. Everybody, I look up and everybody is just standing around me at this point in time.
Right.
So yeah, I thought I could make that jump. I could not make that jump.
Did you ever live that down in high school?
No. I'm just thankful it was my senior year, so I didn't have to have that for 3 years afterwards.
Right.
So I only had to deal with it for a couple months.
Did they have a nickname for you?
No, I was never given a nickname for that. So that worked out well. But so my body completely failed me, and I stopped the show. Lights came on, and I just felt like really, really dumb.
We can figure out a nickname for you, but we won't do that right now. We'll figure that out later. That's a future problem for us. Well, on the stream today, when we asked you guys, how has your body betrayed you? Michael chimed in. He goes, my body betrayed me in 2019 when I had surgery for a torn labrum in my right shoulder, and then another surgery in 2020 for the same shoulder for fraying of the labrum and bicep, and it's still torn, he says. Sounds like you need to find a new doctor. Now, he said also last year he had 2 asthma attacks 4 days apart, and both of them landed him in the hospital. Ugh.
Damn, man.
Yeah, the pollen is a real killer, man. Now, I got some comments on our Facebook page as well. Doug says, I got flesh-eating bacteria at work.
What?
Almost the ultimate betrayal, but still around.
Oh, my Lord, man.
And then our boss actually chimed in yesterday. Our boss, Aaron, he's a big golf guy, right?
Yeah.
So he said, my golf swing blew up my wrist, literally exploded the tendon and destroyed the sheath. A bad day at the range. And our boss actually showed me, because he got the video of the surgery. It's weird. It's weird to see another human being just being like kind of torn open like that. But it is strange. But it's weird how the body betrays you doing like simple motions that you do all the time.
And it only gets worse as you get older. That's something to look forward to. All right, keep those comments and texts coming. 800-394-1061, telling us about the time your body betrayed you. Coming up next, though, got to get to the Dude of the Week Deathmatch. You can still vote on the Cotter and Marshall and Rock 1061 Facebook pages. Got brand new stuff from Royal Blood. Love this band. Love this tune. It is Typhoon's Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
Yeah, so the one time I hurt myself here at work is I just got here and I was moving stuff around to kind of create a little promotions area the way I wanted it. And there was a big, giant, like, wooden reel. Like, the thing was like 4 foot tall. It was a big circular wooden reel that housed a bunch of, like, radio cables on it, like big, blue, thick cables. And I was moving it from one side of the building to the other. And I moved it to, I think, this engineering room, which is just behind us here in our new studio, and I think I lifted it just a little bit, or maybe I was just rolling it or something, and I tweaked my back doing that, and my back was hurt for like an entire almost 2 weeks from doing that move. Simplest acts completely destroyed me for a little while. Then ever since then, like every once in a while, like it's weird, like simple actions, but also like went and played football one day and like blew my back out for another 2 weeks. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks getting old.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, our boss Aaron's surgery was crazy looking. Like it, I mean, Aaron's a big guy. I mean, he's got giant paws, but like they cut open his wrist like right here along the side, and they like, I don't know, they reattached some ligaments. Ugh.
Was it the whole surgery or just like highlights? So the highlight reel.
No, I think it was like the whole surgery. I mean, he was like fast forwarding through it and stuff.
Jeremy, 2 choices for Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Let me see, bring it up here. We've got the guy who decided to jump the drawbridge in Daytona, broke through the crossing arm, and then jumped over the drawbridge. Or the guy, Buzz Palmer, who was minding his own field, minding his own business in his field, driving a tractor, saw police chasing a guy down his gravel driveway and helped the cops stop this police chase using his tractor. And he was a former law enforcement guy. So I think it's a no-brainer today. I think Buzz Palmer is going to win.
That story's fun because so he got the guy off his road. Like he maneuvered the tractor so the guy couldn't be on the road anymore.
Yeah.
He jumped into the grass. He wound up like busting through a fence and then driving his car right into a pond that was on Buzz's property.
Yeah.
The guys were like stuck in the car. They were jumping out. They were trying to swim to shore, and that's when the police got him. So this is a complete Dukes of Hazzard type of thing. Yeah, that's a good choice, Jeremy.
All right, got about 45 seconds. Come back, set up Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Commercial song, come back, announce the winner.
Thank you, Robot Cotter. There it is.
All right, guys, be right back. Thank you for hanging out today. Happy 420. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. You can also listen via the website, rock1061.com, on your in-home smart speaker, or you can download the Rock 1061 app for free. Find it in Google Play and the App Store. Right now, though, we've got business to take care of. So right now you can vote for the Dude of the Week Deathmatch. You can vote in the comment section of the stream or on the Rock 1061 and Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook pages. Choice number 1, the driver in Daytona who last week went full Dukes of Hazzard over a drawbridge. It was all caught on camera. He broke through like the crossing arm, broke that off, drove over the bridge as it was starting to rise, and the car caught a bit of air before landing on the other side. Now, cops, they think they know who the guy is and will most likely face charges.
I love this because, I mean, at that point where they're like, they looked at that bridge and they're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Like, they got themselves pumped up and slammed that gas.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the thought was behind it, because obviously you had to break through the crossing arm. So, I mean, were they, it wasn't just like, I'm late, I got a place to be. I mean, were they doing, they had to have been doing something illegal, right?
Sometimes you got to poop, Cotter. Sometimes you got to poop, and sometimes those arms are meant to be broken.
All right, going against Buzz Palmer. Now, Buzz is a retired law enforcement diver. Now, he was driving his tractor on his property when he noticed a police chase basically coming down his gravel highway. He says, I knew when they came by the fence, we had a problem. That many police cars aren't getting a donut truck or a ticket violator. So Palmer threw his tractor into high gear, parked across the driveway to try to block this guy. The guy maneuvered around him, so he chased him. Once he passed, he was trapped. There's no other way out, Palmer said. I had to rodeo him in to keep him from going. The driver crashed through a fence into a pasture filled with goats and eventually drove into a pond.
Sounds like just sounds like that's fake. It just sounds like that's a movie.
Right?
Like I saw this once.
This is amazing. Those are the two things you can vote on today. The driver who went Dukes of Hazzard, or Buzz Palmer, who used his tractor to help stop a police chase. Vote now in the comment section on the stream or the Rock 1061 Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook pages, and we'll announce the winner of the Dude of the Week Deathmatch up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Yeah, right, dude. I mean, I guarantee you that person probably had to poop. Yeah, I mean, they could have been doing something criminal, but like, why draw attention to yourself? But sometimes you just got to take a shit.
I don't know. It seemed really weird. I mean, I get it. Trust me. I've been in that situation where you got to get somewhere so you can get business taken care of. But I don't know, man. That seems very drastic.
Wilborn goes and going Bo and Luke Duke.
Oh,
for the vote.
Bold choice.
Yeah, I think I sold myself. I'm gonna go Bo and Luke Duke with
really?
Wilborn there. Yeah, the tractor story is good, but some of the comments made by Buzz kind of weird. Like the whole donut truck. I feel like he was giving crap to the law enforcement officers there.
He was. He used to be a former law enforcement guy. He was just jabbing at him.
Yeah, but I don't know what a law enforcement diver is. Is that even a police guy, or did he just work for the police department as a diver into like
I don't know,
lakes and stuff to find like guns and stuff?
Could be. Both.
Also, I just like how he was sitting on an orange tractor when the police were showing up, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to rev up and try to chase a car. tractors aren't exactly known for their speed.
Well, no, but he was coming down through his yard, and he knew once he hit through the gravel driveway, there was no way out.
Right.
So that's why he rodeoed him in.
Yeah, he rode him. I feel like he's giving himself too much credit.
Okay.
Like he's like, I really chased him down there. Like, no, you didn't, old man. You barely got the tractor on the gravel, which you were already on. You know what? F this Buzz Palmer guy. I completely talked myself out of him. Rhett says bridge jumper got my vote as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gonna have an upset brewing.
Greg goes tractor. Tractor. I suspect he was yelling, "Get off my lawn." Jeremy says Google it, Marshall. What am I Googling?
Oh wow, we got two. It could be the drawbridge jumper.
Greg says I think the bridge jumper was yelling, "I'm sitting on a cigar. I'm throwing a tail." See, once I throw out the fact that he could possibly be pooping, you know what? Everyone relates and wants to vote for the guy.
Yeah.
We have all been there. Sometimes you just got to poop, guys. No, but Jeremy, what am I supposed to Google here? Like if that guy was just trying to take a poop on the... Clean Marine. Always vote for a law-abiding citizen. The police diver. Oh, okay. We just got a text message saying, yo, it's the Pikachu dude, the guy who got the bad tattoo. Years ago when I was 16, I not only broke my ankle, but caught poison oak/ivy. The first and only time I got poison oak/ivy, it gets everywhere. Literally like sand in the cracks and crevices I never knew I had, even in the no-no zone and under my cast.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all.
Let's see. Buzz Palmer. I will say much respect to just Buzz Palmer's name. Just a sick
Yeah,
name.
it is a good name.
There's an odd amount of Buzz Palmers.
So we have two. So a couple votes on the Facebook page. Those are both for the bridge jumper.
Yeah, so for votes on the stream, I would say there's one for Buzz. There's another for Buzz. Buzz. And then Poop Guy. Poop Guy. Poop Guy. I think it's 3 and 3 on the votes for the stream.
Okay, then we had two bridge jumpers. So bridge jumper for the win.
Yeah, I mean those are just people commenting off their votes. So yeah.
All right.
All
We
right.
still got time. We still got a song to go. So we still got like 4.5 minutes.
Very, very close. Huh, damn.
It's got to be Buzz. Poop Guy is a terrible name.
I would say Poop Guy. I mean, it's bridge. How about Bridge Jumper? How's that sound?
Yeah.
There's Buzz or Bridge Jumper. B or B? B or BJ? Huh? Huh? Which one do you want? Is this supposed to rain today? Is that why it's all shitty outside?
No. Let's see.
Weather us, bro. Wait, don't we have a weather guy on this channel?
We do. According to this, cloudy today, but doesn't look like there's any rain. Cloudy, high 75. Windy tomorrow. Sunny Thursday, Friday. 90% chance of rain on Saturday.
Oh, perfect. It's not like we had anything to do that day.
No.
Like, judge a barbecue eating competition.
BJ sounds okay until you...
I like that, Greg. That's good. Better not rain. I'm on the bike. Yikes. Yeah, so while we have a few minutes, let's make sure to point out the King of the Hog barbecue competition over at Savannah Harley-Davidson this coming Saturday. It's happening from 11 until 4. Cotter and I are going to be out there. We're going to be judges along with, I think there's like 4 other judges as well.
Yeah.
Live music from Zulu Prophet, Event Pete, and Unify. I think that's how you say it. They're a reggae rock band.
If you've never seen Zulu Prophet, they're really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. I can't speak for the other ones, but Zulu's really good.
So if you love yourself some barbecues, come on out and hang out at the King of the Hog barbecue competition. Once again, Savannah Harley-Davidson. It goes on from 11 until 4. I think we're going to get out there around 2-ish, 1:30, 2-ish. We'll be out there. So if you want to come hang out, I'll have a bunch of stickers on me. If you're out and about that day, come hang. Let's see. Aaron Wilborn, BJ, question mark? Bridge jumper.
Where's your Aaron? Come on.
Yeah, where's your mind at,
What
bro?
are you doing, man? Jeez.
Hey, it's a family-friendly.
Jeez.
Oh, speaking of family-friendly.
Can't bring you anywhere.
There's Tim the engineer. Tim the engineer showing up. Thanks for swinging in, Tim. It's Tim. Let's
Is it BJ for the win? Is that still where we're going?
It looks like BJ for the win.
Okay.
Here, let me tell Tim.
Oh, Tim, good news. So we started on the board. You know how most businesses have, there's been this many days since our last injury. Well, there's been this many days since our last studio issue. For the first time ever, we're going from 0 to 1 day because we made it through yesterday without any studio issues. It's a big day. Big day yesterday. So far, so good today.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
2.5 minutes, guys.
Wilborn, I literally got off a call and came back to the show, and the first thing I hear, yeah. Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get,
man. Did you expect anything less from us? Tim, I'll fix it. Yeah, so hold on. Let me see if I can...
Here, we can. Okay, you can do that.
Yeah, so you can't quite tell, but on the board, there's a number 1 right there. And then above it, it says, day since last studio issue. So you're welcome, Tim. Congratulations, man.
Arg.
Honestly, we didn't think you'd be able to do it. But congratulations, you're a 1 day. And as you probably know, once we hit 30 days, I buy you a cake.
Yeah.
So
consecutive.
Yeah, 30. Once we hit 30 consecutive days, we're buying you a cake. And Tim has stated he doesn't want a cake. He doesn't like cake. Well, I think we talked about it. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, no,
we're buying a cake.
You're getting a cake.
Yeah, we're getting a cake, and then you're going to come into the studio, and we're going to sing to you an original song.
Yes.
You kept the studio going. Thank you. It'll be in the tune of Happy Birthday because it's a cake.
It's a cake.
Yeah,
well, yeah. I
don't want to screw that up. So.
All right, got about 90 seconds.
So congratulations, Tim. You're welcome. Gibby, that day you can come in and eat a piece of cake with us.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, totally.
Yeah. He didn't ask. I just literally just said it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, Gibby and Wanda, you guys are invited to Cake Day. Once we hit 30 straight days and we do Cake Day celebration with Tim the engineer, Gibby and Wanda are special guests that day.
So we'll see you in 3 years.
We'll see you in the new studio. I think the streak will be broken today from what the boys are doing on the roof. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We're getting a new roof here at the Rock 1061 studios, and I think they're actually on our roof today.
Yeah.
And they have the big truck outside. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you guys know. It may be, I don't know, it may be in 30 days from now. It may be, yeah, like Cotter said, 3 years. Quite possibly.
Got about 30 seconds.
Tim, we're getting cake, all right, you son of a bitch? I don't care. You say no cake, you're getting a cake. Wanda, Gibby, you're invited. We may invite more people, depending.
We'll see.
Hot brownies? You have to get. Today's a special day just for you, Gibby. You treat yourself. Send me an invoice. I'll pay for it.
We'll be right back. Yo, get that stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe.
I love you sell it like you're a drug dealer. Like,
Yeah.
no, you want some stream, baby?
Want some stream?
How much for that stream?
We got some stream.
$5 make you holla.
I don't think that's drugs anymore. I think we've moved on to a different service.
Oh, okay. I'm not good at this radio thing sometimes.
All right, this Saturday, going to be hanging out at Savannah Harley-Davidson. It is the King of the Hog barbecue competition. We are confirmed judges.
Sup? High five, bro. High five. Oh,
I like it.
This judge life feels good.
There are 4 different categories we're going to be judging: Boston butt, pork ribs, and brisket. Also got a sauce competition.
Hey, if there's 2 guys in this area that knows butt and sauces more than us, well,
I'd like to know them.
yeah,
I'd like to meet them, have
I'd like
some
to become
beers.
best friends with them,
Yeah,
actually.
right?
But
They'd be like-
we are butt and sauce guys. The other stuff, not so much. We'll figure it out. But butt and sauce, we're all about it. Butt sauce, bring it on.
So there's going to be live music this weekend. There is going to be a People's Choice. So if you're out there, you can try all of the barbecue and you can judge for yourself.
Yep.
But more importantly, if you want to enter this competition, we want to taste your meat. I want to put your meat in my mouth.
Not the first time you've said it today.
No, it's not.
But it is the first time we started talking about this.
So if you'd like to enter the competition, King of the Hog Barbecue Competition, Savannah Harley-Davidson this Saturday, get signed up on the website now, kingofthehog.com. All right. We've got the number 1, the driver in Daytona who decided to blow through the crossing arm of a drawbridge and then jump over it Dukes of Hazzard style, or Buzz Palmer, just minding his own business, driving his tractor when a police chase came down his gravel driveway, and he decided to use his tractor to help stop the police chase. The guy being chased ended up breaking through a fence, driving around a field full of goats, and then he ended up in a pond.
That's so like that's a movie. That's like a comedy film where the criminals get caught trying to swim out, and then like a goat bites them on their butt or something.
Right?
Like that's exactly what happens here. So how did the votes go today, Cotter?
And now I'm not going to lie. Going into this, I'm like, how does Buzz Palmer lose?
What?
This guy, mind his own business, decided to help out the cops. He brought down a criminal being chased by the police with only his tractor. I thought, Buzz Palmer for the win.
Right?
You know what? I wasn't even close to being right. The winner, the dude who jumped the drawbridge in Daytona. The winner of the Dude of the Week Deathmatch.
Congratulations, that guy. I think I helped sell that story just a little bit when I brought up the fact that the guy probably wasn't trying to like do something cool,
right,
or be a criminal, or he wasn't on the run. He probably just had to poop. So he's probably just, the good old poop story everyone relates to.
Yeah.
And I think that's why everyone voted for him.
You just made it very relatable, and everybody went, I get that.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I got to poop right now. I don't know what I could jump, but I'm going to jump something.
Coming up top of the hour, it is Cotter versus Marshall. We're going to be arguing each one side of a different argument. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend the rest of your life as a single person? I think both of these have interesting takes that we can argue.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're going to get to that. Cotter versus Marshall, top of the 8 o'clock hour. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Let's see. Charles Taylor, instead of a cake, maybe a book, studio engineering for dummies. Damn, Charles, you're harsh this morning.
Ouch.
And Tim goes, if you could find that book. Theme of the day, anything can be found on the internet, supposedly. I cannot believe he went there. Those Duke boys again. Yeah. Good times. That was a tough matchup for Dude of the Week this week.
I think that was the closest we've had yet. And then, because, really, I thought it'd be one-sided the other way completely.
How wrong you were.
So wrong.
You stupid son of a bitch.
So wrong.
Too funny. All right, so that wraps up the 7 o'clock hour. So we're halfway through the show, guys. Like Cotter said, we'll do Cotter versus Marshall. We'll play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour. And then White Claw's got some new flavors. They have a new product line called Surge that we will try live on the air for you, so you don't have to. Or maybe you'll want to. I don't know. We'll figure it out either way. Cotter, you just made the best of out of context winner with the me quote. No, he did that on purpose.
But was I out of context?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But thank you. Thank you for the award. I appreciate it.
And everyone's really excited about Mudvayne coming back. So in case anyone missed it, Mudvayne has announced they're coming back for 4 shows for 2021. One of them is going to be Welcome to Rockville down in Daytona. So if you weren't excited for the show already, that's one reason to get excited. The return of Mudvayne.
I think the best thing that band did was take 10 years off. I mean, they didn't really hit a bigger level, I think mainstreamish until that last album.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just disappear for a while. And I think that did the band wonders. I mean, I like the guys. I like them as a band. I like their music. But, I think they're getting all of this hype and excitement now is because they were gone for 10 years. I think it was the best thing they could have done.
Well, absence makes the heart grow fonder,
100%.
as they say. But it was their 5th album. They put out 5 albums.
Yeah.
The 5th album they put out, which was entitled The New Game, was the album they did not even tour on. They put the album out and they essentially broke up immediately afterwards. Tim goes, LD50 was their best album, in my honest opinion. Yes, the first one, Lost and Found was pretty good as well. Or actually, was it Lost and Found or The End of Things to Come? That was the better one. I can't remember. Obviously, it's been so long since I listened to Mudvayne. But yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of bitter about Mudvayne. Because they were a hometown band for us back in the day.
Yep. They're out of Peoria.
Yeah. Well,
they don't admit it.
No, they're out of Pekin.
Okay. Yeah.
Chad and Greg.
Yeah.
Chad and Greg. So the bassist and the lead singer are both from Pekin, Illinois, and they disavow Pekin, Illinois, which I get. It's a small, crappy town, but they essentially refuse to talk about it. They refuse to even let people know that they're from that town. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I'm from Deer Creek, Illinois. I mean, it's a 1,000-person town. I'm not embarrassed to say I'm from. There's no reason to be embarrassed of Pekin, Illinois.
Yeah, I did. What was it? Did Mudvayne roll through? No, it couldn't have been Mudvayne. They rolled through. Chad rolled through with something, and I brought up the fact that hey, I'm from Illinois, and he goes, all right, I'm from Peoria, and he goes, Illinois, turned and walked away.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just come on.
Yeah, and they as soon as they put out their first album and hit some success, Mudvayne switched on at that time their MySpace page from being from Peoria, Illinois to Los Angeles, California. And then the guys in the band were notoriously, they were just dickheads, just straight up. They were not good people to work with, at least on the radio side of things. I don't know how they were with other musicians or, well, definitely each other. They didn't like each other because that's why they weren't in a band for a decade. But now that Chad's kind of done with Hell Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's back to Mudvayne because he tried to do solo stuff.
Yeah.
And Chad does not do solo stuff.
Yeah.
He did one song and it did not work out very well for him.
But no, I'm excited they're back together. On their Wikipedia page, take it as you will, it does say origin, Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah. What does it say? Does it say
the group consists of Chad Greg Tribbett, Ryan Matthew, formed in 1996. Mudvayne became popular in the late 90s Peoria, Illinois underground music scene. The band released EP Kill I Oughta in 1997.
Yep.
And then their obviously debut album in 2000.
Oh, here we are. Sandy. Mamacita.
What up, Mamacita?
Yo, it's almost Cinco de Mayo. Sandy, how you celebrating being Mamacita for Cinco de Mayo? That's what I want to know. Yeah, but LA sucks. I'm not a fan of LA in any respect.
I've never been to California.
You can visit it. That's cool.
Yeah. Eventually, I'd like to get out there and visit.
Go to Cali, go to San Diego.
Yeah.
Go to San Fran. Tons of places you could go visit. You don't need to visit LA. Trust me.
Do you have a quarter? I have one in my car if I need to go get one.
Yeah, I think I keep one in here. Yeah, Sacktown, the Bay Area, back down. We know Tim.
So Cotter versus Marshall, top of the 8 o'clock hour. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? We'll flip a coin on the air. Winner of the coin flip gets to decide which side of the argument, or I guess who picks which side of the argument.
How much time before we do that?
We still have 6 minutes. Yeah, because we got Bulletproof, and then we got another song, and we're into the first side of our argument.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and answer the internet. This one's pretty simple, but, it'll make you think for sure. Is a hangover worse on Saturday or Sunday?
I'm going to say Saturday because Sunday, I mean, it's Sunday and you can just kind of, sleep it off the rest of the day. You have to go to work tomorrow. Chances are you're not doing a whole lot on a Sunday. I mean, Saturday, it's still prime weekend time and you may want to try to do some other things. So I would say a hangover on a Saturday is going to be worse than a Sunday.
Well, according to this poll that Barstool did, once again, drop your answers into the chat. Is a hangover worse on Saturday or Sunday? 75% of people, of Barstool readers, said Sunday is the worst day to have a hangover. So Sunday is the worst day to have a hangover.
Yeah, I would say Saturday, man. Still prime weekend.
Yeah. I get it, though. You have to go to work on Monday, and you're probably still a bit groggy even after that. Yeah, I'm going to go Sunday. I think Sunday is the worst day to have a hangover. Because Sunday, you have to realize you have to go back to work on Monday. And then
but you can take it easy all day.
And then you still have to get stuff done. You still have to adult. Where Saturday, if you were hungover, you could just literally sit there the entire day doing nothing. Tim goes, I agree with Sunday. Saturday, you could just hair the dog it. I hear you. I just got a text message that says, now do a show on some of the baddest scars. That is why I'm on the mission I'm on. Oh, that was Salsa Mark.
Okay, yeah, he's got he was in the accident and he's got all kinds of scars and everything going on. He's got more than just the pins in his ankle. He's got some in his hip and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got all kinds of messed up. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. If you missed the announcement of team member number 2 for our axe throwing teams, we'll dive back into that about halfway through the 8 o'clock hour. Still got plenty of time to get signed up. We throw axes May 1st. Winner take all.
I don't know if I said my guy's last name correctly, but I did do a pronunciation thing on the internet, so hopefully I did.
Mine could either be Pulowski or Pulowski. I went Pulowski.
My second member, his name is Dennis Bruitz. I think I got it right. Yeah, but I could have messed up.
I don't know. We always just call him Daniel. I don't know. Sorry.
I've just always called him Dennis.
So
I noticed that no female has wanted to join my team on the page. So just maybe a bunch of dudes on my team. I'm kind of disappointed that none of the ladies have wanted to join Team Marshall. Kind of bummed, but I got two more open positions on Team Marshall for the axe throwing. So if you want to win axe throwing for life, I would like to have a lady, a woman, a girl.
I get it.
A badass female to join the team, or 2. Gonna keep that one for our future stream only show. Interesting. That's a good one too. Oh, coming up next Thursday, not only is it the NFL draft, which is, of course, an important night if you want to be excited about your football team for about one day out of the year, outside of maybe opening day.
Right.
But next Thursday is also the double show from Steel Panther over at Victory North.
Can't wait for that, man.
Steel Panther, if you don't know anything about Steel Panther, it's well worth a deep dive on the Googles or YouTube. They were first known as Metal Church, I believe.
Okay.
But they had to change their name, and now they are Steel Panther. They're kind of like a comedy. It's like, if you know Tenacious D, they're like more of the 80s hair metal version of Tenacious D. 4 guys in the band, super funny, well worth your time, well worth your money to see live. I've seen them live multiple times when I was living in Vegas, and they're so much fun. But Steel Panther is going to be doing 2 shows, a late and early and a late, next Thursday over at Victory North. So make sure to check them out. And then, of course, buy yourself some tickets. Go check out the show. Tickets are still available for both shows next Thursday.
Nice. All right, guys, we've got under a minute. We'll kick off Cotter versus Marshall. It'll be up to everybody on the stream to decide the winner. You can also text in after we both make our argument for today's topic. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? All right, guys, we'll be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Happy 420. If you're up celebrating, get it done. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Are you trying to motivate people
to
into
like, follow, and subscribe?
Smoking the marijuana?
I am just saying, you do you on this holiest of high holidays.
You're being very motivational for a bunch of people, if they do smoke weed, that aren't exactly motivated people.
But they're motivated to smoke weed.
Right.
So I'm just encouraging them to do something they were already going to do anyway.
Is that called motivation?
I think so.
You know what? You're great at it, bro. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you for hanging out this morning. Going to need your help in deciding the winner of Cotter versus Marshall. This is where we get into an argument over a topic. We'll each pick a side. And then after the argument, you will determine who won. You could do that by commenting on our live streams on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, or you can text in as well. Today's topic is, would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person?
Now, I flipped the coin last week, so you're going to do it this week. I'm
ready?
I'm going to say tails never fails. Oh, he dropped it.
I dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it, guys.
What is it?
It landed on heads. It landed on heads.
Okay.
Okay, so that means you win, I guess.
I win.
Okay, what are you taking? Arranged marriage or single life?
I'm going to go arranged marriage.
Ooh, all right. I get that. Do you want to go first or second? I get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose that.
I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to let you lay your claim once again. You get 30 seconds to lay your claim as to why arranged marriages is the way to go.
All right, here we go. Cotter versus Marshall. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? I'm going arranged marriage. And go. All right, being single is cool for about a couple weeks, and then it's just like, I can't take this anymore. You got to have somebody in your life. This way, you don't have to worry about going out to bars. You don't have to worry about dating apps. You don't have to worry about any of the new kind of dating technology that may try to set you up into a relationship. This one is given to you. Now, I get it. You run the risk of, am I going to like this person? You know, eventually, if you put any sort of effort into it, yes, you're going to like this person. You know, maybe you have some issues. Well, you could have that at any time during a marriage. So if you have something like this, it's already set up. There's nothing that you have to worry about in trying to determine a partner. It's already there for you, and you're going to have somebody for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and that's the big problem, Cotter. You just said the rest of your life. The same person.
Dude, you're married.
To wake you up and to annoy you.
You're married.
Don't try to use this flawed argument on me, Cotter.
What do you mean? So are you arguing against your own marriage right now?
Was this your whole plan? Just because I'm married, you think that I wouldn't choose the single life in this argument?
Well, I don't
Cotter,
know.
you gave me exactly what I wanted, you dumb SOB.
I feel bad for your wife. So how much longer does this marriage have to last?
You know what? That's none of your damn business. That's my wife and I's business and our divorce lawyer's business, Cotter. But already flawed argument. It's someone there for the rest of your life. You're bound to like them. Probably not. Most marriages end in divorce. 40 to 50% of marriages. I looked up statistics, you dumb son of a bitch. I looked up statistics. People get divorced at a higher rate than they do staying married. Arranged marriages, though, the one you bring up, actually the divorce rate is much lower, only 4%.
Well, look at that.
But
See,
is that a good thing,
because
Cotter?
they get to know each other. They
Is
get
that
accustomed with each other. I mean, I've been married this year for 22 years.
Yeah.
And you know what? And it's been going great. There's no divorce in our future.
That you know of.
I'm going to
that
be
you
with
know
this
of
person
from one
forever.
side.
So I mean, why risk being single and alone? I mean, there's no relationship.
That's the thing. The single life doesn't mean you're alone.
Yes, it does. You got to be single for your entire life.
That's fine.
That's your argument.
You could be frivolous for the rest of your life. You could be of the night for the rest of your life, going from bar to bar, town to town, hanging out, meeting new people, having adventures, doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, but
you want to be at home with the same person, eating mac and cheese, looking at the television. Gross.
I think that's how you spent your last weekend. All right, coming up next, you and your wife. So coming up next, we're going to hear Marshall's side of this argument, which, of course, will
I've already won.
No, you haven't won anything.
You should look at the chat.
Cotter
Tell me I'm
versus
wrong.
Marshall coming up next. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? Marshall arguing the side of single person next. Cotter and Marshall show. Rock 106.1.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wanda, congratulations. Wanda's kids got accepted into the pre-K for their upcoming school year. So congrats for that. Cotter's currently reading all of your comments, and he's dying inside a little bit.
Nah, 2 of them came from Aaron. That doesn't count.
Our boss counts as double right.
Only when he votes for me.
Which wasn't the case this time.
I know.
I still think it's weird, just going off the subject for one moment, going back to what Wanda and Gibby say as a person with a child that you own. I think it's weird that you have to put your kid into a lottery to get into a school. I think that's kind of screwed up.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it depends on what it is. It's like, so, Savannah Chatham County has lotteries for a lot of the schools, so like the specialty schools. So if you want to go to Garrison, which is the junior high school or middle school, that's the performing arts or arts-based school. If you're not within that area, you have to do the lottery, and it's the fair way to kind of get in. So, I mean, it just depends on the school. Pre-K is a little
But it's all
weird,
about who you know, right? Like
no. I mean, it's...
But really?
I don't think so.
I feel like you could probably be like, hey, Jimmy, the schoolmaster, get my kid in.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Slip them a little.
All I'm
village.
saying, both my kids got in the schools I wanted to go to.
I think it takes into account too if your kids have good grades.
Oh no, it does. The grades are part of it. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. So if you got like an okay
requirements.
student,
they're requirements.
They're not getting it.
But I mean, with Savannah Arts, so the Savannah Arts, unless they changed it, it is all based on. Well, I shouldn't say all based on. You do have to meet requirements grade wise, but each discipline gets to pick their kid. So it's not like a lottery. You go audition. And then, like the art department picks, them, and the theater department picks those kids.
Still weird. Tim goes, don't some celebrities go to court for that kind of attitude? Oh, yeah, they did. Some went to jail, actually. Gibby says, I see the benefit and turmoils of both married and single life. My vote will be on who will make the best argument for their case. There you go.
All right, guys, got about 20 seconds. Once again, going to need your votes on this. All right, be right back. Get that stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. You can also listen on your in-home smart speaker on the Rock 106.1 app. Also, the Rock 106.1 website. So we need your help into determining the winner of today's Cotter versus Marshall argument. Today's topic, would you rather be part of an arranged marriage, which I argued successfully, or spend your life as a single person, which is now Marshall's turn to make his argument. So I'll give you your 30 seconds to make your argument before I come in and bring up some counterpoints.
Are we ready?
And whenever you want, man.
Okay, let's go ahead. All right. There you go. Not yet. Hold on. You popped my headphones out. Now, okay, you're good. All right. So here we go. But arguing on behalf of the single life, and it's not much of an argument because I've already won, without a doubt. So let's go ahead and get into it. Being single is quite awesome. First and foremost, you travel on a whim. You can flirt without fear. Cotter, you can go up to people that you just meet, hanging at the bar, hanging in any sort of social situation. You can hit on them. And you know what? Things may get weird later that night, and good for you. And you can hang out with them, once again, without fear. You can always constantly work on yourself. You're always talking about wanting to work on yourself, but another person's probably making you do some stuff where you can't work on yourself. You always have time to make yourself a better person. Plus, you can save tons of time. You don't have to do what they want to do, or you can always ask them, are you okay? Or do you want chocolate cake instead of red velvet cake? You have to waste your time. Get your own damn cake. Eat whatever cake you want. Then you can sleep in peace and quiet. You don't have to worry about the kids waking you up. You don't have to worry about the other person snoring like a maniac. Cotter. You can also just become more self-reliant and be one within yourself. I'm just saying, being the single person, instead of have to be forced into an arranged marriage where you would have to be, forced into possibly loving or even liking or just putting up with a person for the rest of your life. The single life is definitely superior to a prearranged marriage.
Now, you can do most of those things you just stated in a marriage, though. And I mean, after a while, being single...
Not on your schedule.
You're by yourself,
Not on your
man.
schedule.
You're by yourself. You're eventually going to be alone, and you have nobody to spend the rest of your life with. And you need that human contact. I mean, if not, you are just going to be miserable.
If you have so much time to work on yourself, you're probably going to be pretty successful. Therefore, you're going to have...
How many video games are you going to play? How are you taking care of yourself?
Just because you're single doesn't mean that you can't, once again, hang out with people.
No, you can hang out with people, but you're not going to have somebody special in your life. I mean, you can have a friend.
You don't need someone special in your life.
But it's not the same thing.
You don't.
You do. I mean, and if you don't, you're probably going to end up in jail because you're a little wacko.
Really?
Yes.
So you're saying every single person that's listening right now.
No. Not every single person, because you can be single.
But most single people are crazy people?
No, you can be single.
Cotter, you've gotten too old and self-reliant on your wife. You're too in love.
No,
that's your problem.
Is that bad?
Yeah,
I mean, I think having a relationship is something that I think a lot of us need. And I mean, I really think it's an important part of life. And if you don't have it, you're not going to be happy. It's going to be fake. It's not going to be real.
Just because you're single doesn't mean you can't have a relationship.
This says single, so no relationships. You're arguing for single.
That's fine. It doesn't mean you can't have relationships with people. I'm not saying you have to be in love with someone. It doesn't mean I can't get with someone and still be their friend.
No, you be friends.
Exactly.
But it's not the same thing.
Friends with benefits. You can do that. It's fine. Tons of people do it. I've seen it. I've seen groups on Craigslist, especially in the Bluffton area, always asking for some fun on the weekends with multiple people. Wink, wink.
All right, there you go. The arguments have been made. It is now up to you. Who wins? Cotter versus Marshall. Would you rather be in an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? You can vote now in the comment section on the chat, or you can text in 800-394-1061. We'll announce the winner next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Oh, I don't think it's much of a battle at all. Especially when you come so hard with a prearranged marriage, that's tough.
No, the prearranged does make it tough. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Single. It's like when my wife, when they would go to Illinois for when we first moved here, they'd go for like a month and a half. They would spend all kinds of times in Illinois. Mm-hmm. It's like the first week, cool. After a while, you're just like, just freaking come home, man. It sucks. So I don't know.
I mean, just going back to the comments, single, want to go and laugh my ass off, you dumb son bitch. Single, no way I want. Arranged marriage. Let's see. Wanda says, do what my parents did. Mom stayed home and dad worked at the state, came home on the weekends once in a blue moon. It worked for them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was your mom and dad a prearranged marriage? Sandy, Marshall, hands down.
Oh.
Having friends with benefits or being single is 100% better than being in an arranged marriage. Yeah, arranged marriages. I mean, think about like all those medieval shows we watch, like Game of Thrones or Vikings, which I'm currently watching.
Right.
Seeing any of those prearranged marriages be successful? Nah. They're always cheating. They're always creeping around someone else's bed or whatever. Honestly, I can see the perks of both, says Tim, but I've been single the majority of my life, so I vote single.
Fair enough.
Charles Taylor says single, but arranged marriages usually involve someone wealthy. That's true. Or someone that's like a child of a wealthy person. So essentially, they're just an ingrate. All right, so coming up, we'll announce our winner. Plus, we'll also revisit. We announced it at like 6:45 this morning, so really early. But just in case you missed it, we both have chosen our second team members of our Axes for Life promotion. Your chance to win axe throwing full life at Urban Forest Axe House. Wanda, man, my dad was a straight-up playa. He convinced mom he had a home in Texas. The house belonged to his soon-to-be ex. I have lots of stories about him.
Wow.
You know, between that and what you mentioned yesterday, Rhett says, got to go single. Gibby goes, good job, guys. Cotter got the really tough one to make a plea for. To be honest, Cotter chose that one.
I did.
Just
I chose
to be
it.
clear.
Yeah.
And honest, if I would have won it, I would have chosen that as well.
Really?
I would have gone, because I did no research on the single stuff.
Right.
But I did a ton of research on arranged marriages. Right. That's why I brought up the stats for you after that.
No, I went for it because I felt I could argue it better because that's me personally.
You're in an arranged marriage?
No, me personally, I would not want to be single for my whole life.
Oh.
So I just felt it was an easier side to argue against being single because that's not something I'd want.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way I want to go through the dating process again. My wife leaves me, I'm fucked.
You'd figure it out. Hey, you've already downloaded Tinder once. You could always download it again.
That's true.
So on the afternoon show, we had Cotter for a Torture Tuesday. We had Cotter download Tinder. We got to make his profile, and then we swiped right on a bunch of chicks to see what they would say.
Nobody replied.
Tim goes, "Oh, the dating scene is god awful."
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. Well, it looks like Marshall got the win today.
Actually, this is the first time I won.
Yeah. So congratulations.
Congrats to me.
Congratulations. It's a good topic. I found another good website because the other one was like, all right, some of these are okay. I found another good one. I felt pretty good with topics. If anybody has a topic that you'd like to hear us argue, it doesn't always have to be like the, would you rather type of thing. But if you have a topic, let us know. Happy to maybe use that in futures Cotter versus Marshalls.
I kind of thought just doing like the single argument, just being like, being single, you idiot, and just stopping right there. We got some time to fill, so it'd have been a bad choice. All right, so we do have trivia to play. Are you smarter than a community college dropout trivia? We're playing here in about 10-ish minutes, right?
Yep.
Something like that. And then after that, we are going to review for the first time ever a hard seltzer on the Cotter and Marshall show. So White Claw, I think about a week or two ago, released 16-ounce cans called White Claw Surge. It is in higher ABV. Like the regular White Claw is like 5%, 4.5%. These are 8% alcohol. They only have two flavors, cranberry and blood orange. And we are going to review these for you just in case you are forced into a situation where you had to drink some White Claw.
Yeah. Wanda, I'm right there with you. If my wife leaves me, I can't open jars myself either. I understand.
It's open jars for me.
I get it.
There's that tool. That's on Amazon. I'll buy it for you.
No, so we've got the it's just the grip pad. Yeah, that's what we got. Way to go.
Do you use it?
I have to occasionally. Yes, yes, I do.
Pussy.
I had to use it the other day. I don't remember what I was opening, but it was a bitch. I'm like, oh, get the grip pad.
Was it your manhood?
No, that's been gone for years now.
Exactly. That's what single life, or that's what the arranged marriage life took away from you, Cotter. Cotter wouldn't be able to reach the cookie jar on top of the fridge.
That's what a stepladder's for, Tim. F you.
Oh, man. You want to go ahead and wipe off that one real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly something's broken.
Oh.
Ah! You just punching the screens. Oh, the screen broke somehow. How did that happen?
Fix it, Tim. No, especially in our house that we got, the cabinets are so high.
They are very high.
They're so high. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Do you have a claw stick? You know, like the gripper stick?
I actually do.
I knew you did.
I haven't used it for that. The previous owner, for some reason, he left random things in the garage. Mm-hmm. He left that in the garage. We got one of those things.
Yeah, the gripper stick. Yeah. Probably because he was probably short too, and he had to get stuff off the top shelf.
Thankfully, we have like the taller kitchen table, so our kitchen table chairs, are kind of like bar stool height. Yeah. I use those all the time.
Yeah, so you get up on it, then you use the gripper stick, and you're still too short.
Use it.
I'm not short. I'm just height and challenged.
No, I'm short. It's fine. Oh, man. So I've only had a White Claw once in my life. And it was a thing, I don't know.
That's a way to describe it.
Well,
no, White Claws are all right, man. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm curious to see if the 8%, though. I mean, it's got to have a bit more of a kick to it, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
You'd think.
White Claw, my flavor of choice, if I have to drink it, which is really rare, like black cherry. I think there's one. I think I like black cherry quite a bit.
Oh, snap. Fred Durst posted a new TikTok. Be right back. Got to see what the fuck he did now. That's from Wanda.
Wanda, send it to me.
She is addicted to that, man. Hopefully it's good.
To Fred Durst TikToks.
Oh, Jinhee has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Jinhee. Jinhee is one of the most awesome people you'll ever meet. Big in the theater scene here in Savannah. One of the first people I met when I got back into theater in Savannah. She's the type of person that you meet her and you instantly go, what can I do to help you? What you have all, what can I do just to be part of whatever it is you're doing? She's awesome. So happy birthday, Jinhee.
Okay.
All right, got about 1 minute.
Cool. Wanda, nothing impressive. Okay. Thank you for reporting back to us.
Bummer.
Limp Bizkit seems to be finding themselves on a lot of shows. I wonder if they'll be a part of Welcome to Rockville this year.
I've never seen Limp Bizkit. I'd be interested.
I don't know if I've ever seen Limp Bizkit either. No, I have. They played the... I want to say I saw them at the Family Matters tour.
Okay.
With Korn way back in the day.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yes, thank you for reporting, Wanda. We appreciate it. You're a reporter for us now. Not gonna lie, I finished my Red Bull this morning, and I know we're still 30 minutes away, but I kind of just want to open that White Claw because I'm thirsty.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Just had Cotter versus Marshall get into an argument over a topic. Today's topic was, would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? I went with arranged marriage. Marshall went with single person. The votes are in, Marshall.
You had no chance, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you had no chance.
The victory is yours.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll come back strong next week.
Okay, well, good for you, man. I'm glad you feel good about that. That was a decisive, crushing victory for me.
It really was.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look for you. But what is a really good look for at least two people on Team Marshall is their chance to win Axe Throwing for Life.
We have teamed up with Urban Forest Axe House there in Jones Street, downtown Savannah. I mean, this is awesome. The fact that we went to them is like, look, can we give away Axe Throwing for Life? We're talking 1 hour every week for the rest of the winner's life. And they're like, yeah, totally. We can do this.
They came back so quickly, too. I mean, it took 30 minutes. They're like, absolutely. And we were stunned. We're like, really? You're just going to say yes to our first idea? That's crazy. So the Urban Forest Axe House, we're getting there on Saturday, May 1st. From 11 to 1, we're going to do like a little NCAA bracket challenge. You're going to choose 4 people. Yep. I'm going to choose 4 people. And we're going to choose 1 alternate, just in case. And we're going to let them go at it. And then the final 2 people that remain. 1 person from Team Cotter, 1 person from Team Marshall will battle for that Axes for Life title. Now, we are going to join them in their final competitive competition. So if you do lose, you can honestly, distinctively blame us.
That is true. You have an out. You totally have an out.
Exactly.
And if you'd like to throw axes with us and you've not entered yet, all you got to do is go to the Rock 1061 Facebook page. There is a post pinned to the top. Let us know which team you want to be on and why. And it's now time to once again announce our second team members.
I'm going to go ahead and go first this time. This gentleman, he was so excited about me absolutely crushing you in our March Madness.
You beat me by 1 point.
Torture Tuesday bet. Those are just details, Cotter. You know what? Dennis is not a details guy. He's a winner guy. And that's why I choose Dennis Bruhitz as my second team member to Team Marshall coming up at the Urban Forest Axe House Axes for Life.
Now, sometimes you got to go with somebody that you know, somebody you can depend on, somebody that you can trust. And that's what I'm doing in my second choice, Daniel Pulowski. I've known this guy for years. We are part of the Pure Antimatter Rocky Horror Picture Show shadow casting thing that we've done a few times together. So
all those words sound really cool next to each other, but collectively they don't.
No, they're cool. They're cool.
You said antimatter and shadows. I'm like, that sounds really awesome, man. Then you said Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm like, nerd stuff. I'm gonna
you know what?
Act some more, cool guy.
It's so awesome. I love the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I you know what? I trust Daniel to get the job done.
Okay.
On Saturday, May 1st. We're gonna wipe the floor with Team Marshall.
Okay. Good luck. I got some bangers on my team, man. I don't think you are even ready for this business we're about to bring to Team Cotter.
No, I'm ready. All right, if you want to get signed up, your chance to win axe throwing for life at the Urban Forest Axe House, Jones Street in Savannah. Go to the Facebook page, the Rock 1061 Facebook page, and comment on the post pinned to the top of the page. All right, coming up in a bit, going to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? That is brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. Your chance to call in and play next is Bad Flower, Rock 1061.
Here's Mike, the sales guy. What's up, our third favorite sales director? Look, we're still not ready to talk about that. What's going on, man?
Who won?
For Cotter versus Marshall, I did.
Marshall got the win today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get another vote. So
this is after the point. It doesn't count. Right. That's fair.
Compelling.
That's fair.
He said my argument was compelling, Cotter.
That's fair.
Thank you, Mike Williams. I would buy advertising from you today. Yeah. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to try to get almost $4,000 sold today. How about that? I noticed that. Thank you. I like Mike today.
Has he bumped up in the power rankings?
No, he's still number 3.
Still number 3?
Let's just because you do one good thing.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Come on. Sean goes, would you fly a teammate in for Axis for Life? The answer is yes.
If you pay for your own
airfare. For
$1,000
fee. For a $1,000 fee, I will fly you into Savannah. Cam Cross goes, went deep sea fishing yesterday. Missed the show. Hopefully, my bar regular Kevin made the drunk hotline. I think he did.
Is this the guy? I think so, because I think you hit me up right before I got like 12 voicemails last week. So yes, he did. Multiple times.
How much time we got?
3 minutes.
Okay, I'm just going to bounce out for a second.
All right, 2.5, sorry. 2.5 minutes. But no, he definitely made it, and I think he called us again over the weekend. So we didn't even play this weekend's calls. This was from previous in the week. I talked about Shamu being the all the problems in the world, and then switched it from Shamu to aliens. So those are both a thing, but yeah, he made it. Did you catch anything? More importantly, deep sea fishing. What'd you get? Not a big fishing guy, but I've gone deep sea fishing a couple times. That is awesome. So much fun. Too much Jackfire. I get it, man. I get it. But once again, congrats to Marshall, the winner of Cotter versus Marshall. We'll do that again next Tuesday. Feel we're getting more succinct in our arguments, so that was nice. The first one was literally a cluster, guys. Just both of us yelling at each other. So I feel we're getting a little bit more succinct in our arguments, which is good.
Stop using big words.
I looked that one up this morning.
we go. I don't know if anyone's been noticing, but we've been changing the background colors. Both. I think I have enough where I can change them every single day now.
It matches kind of the color for our sign a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, look at that bluish. All right, got about a minute left.
Yeah, I have like an orange variant. I'm gonna use that tomorrow.
Okay. Ooh, orange, old school logo.
I got what was I gonna say? Oh, we have Torture Tuesday next Tuesday, and I think I was gonna do it, but I haven't found a torture yet.
Yeah, we need to figure something out. Yeah, I just give me a little bit of a break before I do another hot thing, and then I'm back. I'll be back ready to dive into the Death Nut. But I need a break.
Are you saying you're emotionally beaten by hot
heat? Heat is kicking my ass,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, just give me a few weeks off here. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds.
Yeah, we will be doing the Death Nut 3 challenge.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in to do it. I'll hate myself because of it, but I'm in. All right, guys, be right back. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Well, it's about time to find out. Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Beaufort. We're playing some trivia. You take on myself. You can take on Marshall. It is up to you. Now, I will say, in honor of 420, if you take on Marshall today, it is a 420 themed round of trivia. If you don't take him on today, it'll be a 420 theme round tomorrow because I'm not getting rid of it. I will eventually use this round of trivia.
All right, so trivia is 7 questions in 60 seconds. Can you win? Can you tie? Can you beat us? It doesn't matter because no matter what, we're going to hook you up with some prizes. First and foremost, we're going to hook you up with tickets to Extreme Monster Truck Spring Nationals happening over at the OSP on Saturday, May 1st. Also, this coming Saturday, Korn is doing a live stream called Monumental. It's their first live stream, to my knowledge, since the pandemic began. So go ahead and call us up. That phone number, 1-800-394-1061. The very first person to call in will take on either Cotter or Marshall in some Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia.
It's brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. It's coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
I'm ready just in case they do want to take on me.
Okay.
There we go.
Rock 1061, who's this? Rock 1061, who's this?
Hi, this is Noah.
Noah, do you want to play some trivia today?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man. Who do you want to take on, myself or Marshall?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not big into 420, so I'll take on you.
All right, fair
Nice.
enough, fair enough.
All right, hold on 1 second, Noah.
Thank you.
We're just taping something down. It's pretty legit.
There we go.
All right, I think we can hear you. Noah, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Okay. So here's the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. No matter what, I'm still going to hook you up with prizes for playing against us. So if for some reason you don't know the answer to one of these questions, feel free to say pass and we'll come back to it. Other than that, your time will begin after I ask the first question. Are you ready, sir?
I am.
All right, so here we go. Where was America's first boardwalk?
New York.
Incorrect. What type of lettuce should be used in a classic Caesar salad?
Iceberg.
Incorrect. Question number 3 is multiple choice. How many sides does a nonagon have? 0, 9, or 10?
9.
Correct. Who voiced the character Gru from the animated movie Despicable Me?
Steve Carell.
Correct. Question number 5. What actor did Michael J. Fox replace as Marty McFly in Back to the Future?
Pass.
How much liquid can be placed in a 10-gallon hat? This is a multiple choice question. Is it 3/4 gallon, half a gallon, or 2 gallons?
3/4.
Correct. And your final question, the NFL draft is coming up on April 29th. Who has the second pick?
Jet.
Correct. And time is up with that. Congratulations, Noah. You got 4 out of 7 today. Hey, Cotter. All right, so Noah got himself 4 out of 7 today.
Oh, okay.
So you got yourselves a challenge. So Noah, we're just going to put you on mute for real quick.
Yep, we'll be right back.
Hang on the line for us.
Okay.
All right, Cotter, you ready?
I'm ready as we're going to get.
Okay, your time will begin after I ask the first question. Your time will begin after I ask the first question, if I could speak correctly. So here we go. Where was America's first boardwalk?
New Jersey.
More specifically.
Jersey Shore. I don't know.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Question number 2. What type of lettuce should be used in a classic Caesar salad?
Romaine?
Correct. How many sides does a nonagon have? Is it 0, 9, or 10?
9?
Correct. Who voiced the character Gru from the animated movie Despicable Me?
Steve Carell.
Correct. What actor did Michael J. Fox replace as Marty McFly in Back to the Future?
Eric Stoltz.
That's correct. How much liquid can be placed in a 10-gallon hat? Is it 3/4 gallon, half a gallon, or 2 gallons?
Such a good question.
I know.
Such a good question. 2 gallons.
Incorrect.
Balls.
The NFL draft is coming up on April 29th. Who has the second pick?
The Jets?
That is correct. Cotter, you take the win today, getting
damn.
5 out of 7.
Noah, good round, man. 4. What did he get? 4?
You got 4, yeah.
4 always makes me nervous, man. Excellent job, though.
Thank you.
All right, Noah, so here's the deal. Cotter's going to write down your number real quick. You got it? Okay, perfect. We're going to go ahead and call you after the show, and then we'll get all your information to hook you up with those prizes.
All right, thanks guys so much.
Thanks, Noah. See you, man.
All right, let's go ahead and go over the correct answers for our round of Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. Where was America's first boardwalk? It was Atlantic City.
Okay.
It is New Jersey, but I was looking for it specifically.
Nope, that's fair.
Being built in 1870. What type of lettuce should be used in a classic Caesar salad? Romaine. How many sides does a nonagon have? It is 9.
Never even knew that was a thing.
Me neither. Who voiced the character Gru from the animated movie Despicable Me? That would be Steve Carell. What actor did Michael J. Fox replace as Marty McFly in Back to the Future? Eric Stoltz. You may remember him from Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
And that he was the drug dealer in the whole overdose scene.
Yeah, so good.
How much liquid can be placed in a 10-gallon hat? That's 3/4 gallon.
Okay.
A 3/4 gallon.
Why is it a 10-gallon hat then?
I don't know.
Kind of need to know.
It was an awesome question when I found it.
That's a great question.
And of course, the NFL draft is coming up on April 29th. Who has the second pick? That would be the New York Jets.
Because I know sports. I got it right.
Totally a sports guy.
Sports guy. Sports.
Always sports.
Yeah. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. We're back tomorrow. Your chance to call in around 8:30 and win. Rock 106.1.
Yeah, it was a good game, guys. All right, so here's the deal. Cotter's going to turn off the audio for a second so he can edit it. I'll be on the chat talking to you guys, so and I'll break down the records for us as well as I always do.
All right, perfect.
All right, guys.
All right, should be back. Should be back. There we go.
There we are. Thanks for hanging out while Cotter was editing that up. So that's going to play here in about 40-ish seconds on the air. Obviously, you hear it first, uncut, on the live stream. As I was saying on the live stream chat, just in case you guys didn't see it, coming up next, we're going to review a couple White Claws. Yes, we're doing the hard work, so you don't have to. White Claw has a new brand of White Claw called White Claw Surge. They are higher APV White Claws. Standard White Claw is about 4.5%. These are 8%. So we are going to taste test them so you guys know which ones to get when you run to the gas station, because that's exactly where I found them. They were not at Habersham.
Yeah.
They weren't at Kroger,
Nope.
not yet. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, these things make their way to gas stations well before they reach those spots.
Yeah, I see this more as just a impulse buy. So you're at the gas station, you're looking, it's like, oh, I got to try that.
Yeah, and usually gas station selections of like to go, alcoholic drinks are much better than your standard like liquor store type of deal. And then Rhett brought up, have you seen the Bobcat video?
Oh,
So
yeah.
the Bobcat attacks a dude's wife, and this
Yeah.
dude just grabs it and whips it across his lawn.
Right.
Rhett goes, that dude should have been dude of the week. I'm like, that's a good one. So we may hold on to that story as dude of the week for next week.
That's fair.
And then as I said on the chat, Marshall's Music News today, we'll wrap up the show with stories about Mudvayne, Rob Zombie, and The Offspring. Rob Zombie is kind of a follow-up. We were talking about Rob Zombie possibly directing a Munsters remake, whatever you want to call it, and it looks like that may be happening. I didn't think it would be, but it looks like it's going to be happening.
I'm all in on this. What Mudvayne song do you want? Got Dig, Do What You Do, Falling Asleep, Happy, World So Cold, Scream With Me, Not Falling.
I think Dig's the most appropriate one. Everyone knows LD50. If it was my wife, she said Ed Gein, or Gein, whatever it's called, the serial killer song from LD50.
I don't have that one, sorry. Sorry.
It's like our favorite song. We listen to that every time we have drinks. Dig, duh, says Tim. Yeah, no, I think that's the obvious choice.
Yep.
We'll go with Dig for Mudvayne. We'll do that one first, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we got a little bit of a break. Are we into the break yet?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
I'm assuming it's on.
This is the paranoid Cotter right here. Yep,
Always.
it's on. Wanda, all right, everyone, I'm off for now. Have an amazing day.
See you, Wanda.
Love to all. Tim, don't fuck shit up. We need cake. There you go, Tim. It's not just about you anymore. It's not just about the station or the stuff. Can you turn on my headphones just a little bit? It seems really low. I don't know why. It's about everyone and cake. So now you got to do it for the team. Tim goes, I'm just not going to go in that room for months. Oh, cool. Nothing will break. Perfect. We got a call earlier today from a guy named Brian who was going to get his car fixed that he just bought. But he was mentioning Debilation Brewing Company. I'm wearing their shirt today. So I just want to give them some love, mostly because they gave me the shirt. So I love shirts. What's up? But they're a great new local brewery out of Richmond Hill. I believe the exact address is like 822 Longwood Drive or Avenue. But they're doing some really cool beers, really cool stuff down in Richmond Hill. And it's like the only brewery kind of in the area. I mean, there's nothing along the 95 until you get to Brunswick or something like that. So they're very, very cool. Brand new place, like Viking kind of themed. So it's super cool. So make sure to go check out Debilation Brewing Company sometime this week, or at least this weekend. They open at 12 noon every day. Cam, you should. The Sati, which is a Viking recipe beer. So the cool story behind their Sati beer is they found a beer recipe like in a Viking ship, a sunken Viking ship a long time ago. And they shared the beer recipe online, I think is kind of how they got it. And the guys at Debilation Brewing Company got it, and they brewed it. And it actually is pretty good. All right, so we're wrapping up. We're replaying what you guys heard on the stream once again of Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. Like 20 seconds left, it looks like. Then we go into commercials. And then after commercials, we'll come back with a song or two. And then after that, we'll come back on the air where we are going to review these White Claws, which are ridiculous. We were going to do it yesterday, but we didn't have a chance to actually find them. But there's two flavors. There's blood orange and cranberry, but we'll do those here in a little bit. I mean, for me, for the rest of the day, I've got to mail out a bunch of prizes for monster trucks, and then I should be getting my live stream codes in for corn in the next day or two. So I'll be reaching out to everyone who won those corn live streams. I'll be emailing those out to everyone. Outside of that, I think I'm going to grab some lunch, head home, take a nap, and then work on some video stuff, and then work on some other stuff that we're doing here at the radio station. And then tonight, if you want to get out and about and hang out, I'm going to be hosting trivia over at the Draft Room at Berwick starting at 7 o'clock. So come hang out tonight. I do that every single Tuesday at the Draft Room at Berwick. Great place to go and have a drink. They've got like 20-plus taps. Great choices of just liquor. They have everything you want under the sun. Plus, their food is outstanding. My favorites are like the chicken pesto sandwich, which is really good. That's a new addition to the menu. They have a steak. I think it's like a steak and mushroom flatbread that is really good as well. Plus, their wings are always really solid. So make sure to, if you decide to get out tonight, come to the Draft Room at Berwick. Come hang with me starting at 7. Or hang out with Cotter starting at 9.
Oak 36.
The 12 Oak Shopping Plaza. They're just to the left of Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Across from Publix, to be exact. Oh, and speaking of Extreme Monster Truck Spring Nationals tickets, Billy is giving away tickets in the 4 o'clock hour later on today. They're doing it like a monster truck mashup. Where they play 3 songs all mashed together. And then you just call in and let her know what the 3 songs are, and then you can win tickets. But if you listen around 4 o'clock with Billy in the Badass Rock Show, she will have tickets for you to win. How much time do we have before we jump into this White Claw? I have to go grab them.
5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to jump out then. I'm going to grab the White Claws and use the restroom.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
Sounds good.
I've already gone over everything.
Okay. So I had to take my dog to the vet yesterday. Everything's good, so that's a plus. Go downtown. That's the one right by Two Tides. But right around the corner is Lone Wolf Lounge, and I've never actually gone there yet. So I dropped the dog off, and I'm like, all right, he's going to be in there for a little bit. I got time for a beer. So I walked down to the Lone Wolf Lounge. It may be my new hangout. I don't know when. I'll have to go down there, but I really like that place. It is amazing. It is awesome. If you haven't gone to Lone Wolf Lounge yet, I highly recommend it. Good place. Feels just like an old school local bar, community bar. That's what it felt like to me. It was really cool. Oh, thank you, Clean Marine. Yes, it was good to know. I was a little worried about my dog. He was acting kind of weird, but looks like everything is good. Mr. Blonde is doing okay. But yeah, Lone Wolf Lounge, legit, worth checking out. All right, White Claws. I think I've had one White Claw in my life, and it was, a thing. So I'm not sure how this is going to end up. I'm hoping, okay, at 8%, you got to figure it's going to have a bit of a kick to it, which I can appreciate that. I'm guessing the Blood Orange will be better than Cranberry, right? I mean, Blood Orange IPA, that's awesome. Blood Orange Pale Ale out at Debilation, that was good. I'm guessing the Blood Orange will be the way to go. And the worst pen owner. Nah, man, definitely not. I doubt that. Nah, I love Mr. Blonde. Mr. Blonde's awesome. We should get along with our cats. We got, so when we first moved in the house, we lived in a house that we rented for the first, we lived in an apartment for 2 years, moved into a house for 10 years that we couldn't have pets in. So we bought a house a year ago in October. And first thing we did was adopt a cat. It's like a 24-pound beast, Sir Lucas Mustachio. And then from there, we get 2 more cats, Lord Chewy and Lady Katrina. And then I'm like, I want a dog. So we get Mr. Blonde. and Mr. Blonde and Lady Cat get along. Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blonde and Lucas are not friends. And I mean, I don't know if they'll ever be friends, but I need the dogs and cats to get along. But so far, cats are upstairs, dog is downstairs. It's a divided community in my house between my dog and cats. All right, 9 o'clock. Let's see where we at. A couple more commercials. Going to get into Green Day, Brain Stew, Jaded. I don't like taking care of our pets, but I love them. 3 cats, 1 dog. One other dog when we move. Right there with you, man. 3 cats, 1 dog. Same thing. Yeah, I'd love to get another dog. We've talked about so we've fostered pets in the past. Usually just kittens or cats. We haven't fostered a dog yet, but we've talked about once summer hits, and my wife's a teacher, so once she gets out and is going to be home, we talked about fostering an older dog because my dog loves to play, run around, do crazy stuff. So we talked about fostering an older dog that they can kind of hang out and do dog things together.
You're going to foster dog?
We talked about it over the summer. Do we want glasses?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should have grabbed those. I'll grab them.
Okay. But no, we talked about it. Oh, my wife's a teacher too. Oh, that's awesome, man. What grade? Pre-K is where my wife's at. Crazy.
Don't work very well.
Here we go, guys. I'm guessing the blood orange is going to be better than the cranberry. That's my prediction.
Cranberry is a weird choice.
That's what I thought. She's special ed. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's cool. That takes an amazing person to do that kind of stuff. So that's very cool. Got a lot of respect for teachers, especially after seeing what my wife goes through. So I get it. All right. Made pure, gluten-free, 220 calories for this whole thing. Spiked sparkling water with a hint of blood orange. Oh, dude, I would never want to do my wife's job. You kidding me? Yeah, I'm right there with you. No, thank you. I'm good.
All right, sorry about that.
That's all good. The amount of hours my wife puts into that stuff, man, the amount of craziness dealing with parents, yeah, no way. All right, got about 3 minutes, and then we're cracking open the White Claw.
Getting crazy on this Tuesday.
Woo!
Got a phone call there. If it ever decides to pop up on the phone, there you go.
We got 3 minutes. Let's grab this real quick. Rock 1061, hello.
Good morning, fellas. Happy 420 to you.
Happy 420 to you.
I just turned on the radio, so I haven't heard anything yet. But I was just wondering, with all the songs y'all are playing this morning, have you played Jimmy's Chicken Shack yet?
Dude, we have not, but we will.
That's a good choice.
That is an excellent choice.
Okay, I just needed to check because I didn't want to miss it if you did.
You know what? We'll play it. So we've got about 2.5 minutes left in Green Day. We're going to try one of these White Claws, and so we'll play it right after we try the first White Claw.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, fellas. Have a great day.
You too, man. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
All right, bye.
Oh, I haven't heard that song forever.
Hi. We just say the word hi.
I was going to say we got it, right? Yeah, there it is.
I know you have it because we've
played it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was in radio when that first song first came out. Licking the Salmonella Envelope was the name of the album.
Oh, wow. I completely forgot the name of that.
It's always just stood out to me. Rock 1061, hello.
Hey, it's Charles.
Hey, what's up?
What up, Big Sexy?
Hey, I got to go out to Henderson today. Are you going to be home? I can stop by and check the fence.
Yeah. I should be home after 12 o'clock today.
All right. Hey, you got my number? You can text me your address?
Yeah, I'll text you here right now.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Yeah.
Actually, where is my phone? I don't think I've had my phone with me the entire show.
What do you got Big Sexy doing?
Big Sexy, he obviously is from EBI.
Yeah.
He does fences and docks. He builds all sorts of
Nice.
shit all the time. So my wife wants to put in like a half fence to create like a little butterfly garden. It's to keep our dogs out.
Yeah.
But we wanted to put something kind of nice in. So we're just say it over the air. That's a great idea, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say Tim's address over the air. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna have him come look and see what it would take to do that. So he's gonna swing by today.
I like it. All right, 45 seconds away from trying one of the White Claws. Go cranberry first.
Yeah, because I think blood orange is gonna be better. Let's try it.
I agree.
Let's set our standards low and see if we get disappointed with blood orange. Here, I'll do the pouring over here.
All right, about 30 seconds.
Do you know my address? Yes, I can look it up easily at Nick's files. It's not like he has anything locked in his office.
All right, guys, be right back.
Prove me wrong.
Good morning. Happy 420. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, like, follow, and subscribe. So, Marshall, I don't know who first introduced the hard seltzer, but when you say hard seltzer, I think there's one name that comes to mind. That is White Claw.
I think it's the most basic of bitch seltzers. I mean, that's the one you go towards. I remember when White Claw first came out, talking to two distributors saying they literally couldn't keep it in the warehouse.
Yeah.
They were sold out. There was actually a talk of a national White Claw shortage, which had a lot of 20 to 24-year-old white women very scared for quite some time.
Now, you know that the hard seltzer craze became a thing when Scofflaw introduced a hard seltzer.
They got one. Coors got one. Bud Light. Everyone's got a seltzer now.
So White Claw is like, man, we got to up our game. I mean, everybody's getting in the seltzer game, so let's do an 8% hard seltzer, because before it was like 4.5.
Yeah.
So now they're releasing, and they only come in these big-ass 16-ounce cans. You can't get them in the small, skinny cans they normally come in. It is a White Claw Surge.
Yeah, so Surge is their new brand of, once again, 8% White Claws, pouring out crystal clear like the Pepsi. I'm sure it's going to taste like that. Let's go ahead and just taste this real quick. Now, we have two flavors, and what we're doing is this is essentially a market research for you guys.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, these just came out. I mean, these came out within the last 4 days. I just got my hands on them yesterday. I went to a gas station in Georgetown, kind of close to where I live. They just happen to have both flavors, so I picked up both. And once again, we are trying first the White Claw Hard Seltzer Surge Cranberry flavor. Once again, doing research for you to tell you if it's good or not.
Yeah, I think the cranberry was an odd choice. If you're only going to release two, that one seems weird to me. Blood Orange, though, on the other hand, Blood Orange IPA, fantastic. Blood Orange Ale, fantastic. So I expect that one to be not horrible.
you would think. I'm going to review this just like we would a beer.
Yeah.
Taking a big sniff of this, it is intense cranberry flavor. I mean, just like the jelly that slops out of the can of Thanksgiving. Let's face it, we all do it. We all eat a little bit of that. Just can't help ourselves. But that is the nose on this. I mean, and it looks like a Sprite.
Yeah,
it's crystal clear. Got some good carbonation running through it. So I guess cheers.
Cheers.
To you.
Yeah, I'm interested. The nose on it's really good.
Oh, it's empty like my soul. It has like, the nose has, like, the smell has all the flavor, but when you put it in your mouth, it just tastes like chemicals.
So on the front end, I get seltzer, and on the back end, I get cardboard.
Yeah, I mean, there's the slightest hint of cranberry, but it is not very good.
Now, to be fair, it just says with a hint of, and they are not lying.
Yeah.
It is the slightest of hint. If you're a fan of like seltzer water, it tastes like that. But yeah, there's like this chemical back end on it. I mean, not that I expected this to be good, but this is exceptionally bad.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this bad. So there you go. There's the first review of White Claw Hard Seltzer Surge Cranberry. Maybe pass on that one.
Well, on the seltzer scale of supremacy, Marshall.
0. I'm going to give that. No, out of respect, I give that 0.1.
Okay, I'll say 0.5.
Oh, a seltzer fan, huh?
No, I want the bar somewhere. So yeah.
That is a bar.
Thankfully, we got blood orange. We saved the not as bad for last.
Well, that's what we're thinking at least. So how about this? Let's take a short break.
Okay.
Let's get into, are we going to play Jimmy's Chicken Shack here?
We are, of course, going to play Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Okay, so are we playing that right here, though?
We're going to play it right now.
All right, so in celebration of 420, because we can't get high and be on the air according to whatever Cotter says in his laws. I tried to get high. He told me not to. But we're going to play Jimmy's Chicken Shack out of respect for 420 Day.
Happy 420. It's Cotter and Marshall show. More White Claw coming up next.
Clean Marine 71. The face on Marshall said it all. It is gross.
All right.
It tastes real bad. I'm not going to drink the rest of it because I'm just going to throw mine out the window. Why would you?
Oh my God! Oh, it's worse. Ah! I have like chemical burn on my tongue now, dude. I'm sorry if White Claw is your thing. I apologize because this is garbage. Oh, that is not good. This is not how I wanted to start my day.
To be honest, this is exactly how you wanted to.
It's kind of true. I did.
You literally wrote it down. You even brought it up to me again yesterday. Like, you want to check for those White Claws?
White Claw. Well, it's funny because I brought it up, a while ago. We should review White Claw. This was in the afternoon. We just never got around to it. But then as soon as this came out, we're like, oh yeah.
Let's see. Rhett wants to know who thought this was a good idea. Technically, this is Cotter's idea.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
I sent him
you
the
sent
article.
the story, and I went, oh, shit, we need to review it if we're going to talk about it.
Well, I mean, we send each other articles about, like, beverages all the time, like new beers and stuff, and I was like, this is kind of funny. And I didn't think it'd go anywhere. I just thought he'd read it and, like, let it go. But
no.
He gripped onto it with his icy cold grasp.
It's all about this one.
He needed this in his life. I don't know why.
It's about the content, man. It's about the stream. That face you made when you drank it. Your face said it all.
It said something. I wanted to die.
Now, I can't say I thought this was a good idea. I just thought this was an idea. But that is hideous.
All right, 2 minutes away. Happy 420 Day for everyone who may be celebrating out there. We don't judge. We love and appreciate you. I threw my White Claw out. I
finished it. Powered through.
I couldn't do that to myself. I like myself too much.
Well, obviously. This guy? No.
Yeah. A perpetual cycle of self-loathing due to your arranged marriage.
Nah, I don't. I mean, there's no way it could have been put in an arranged marriage because they'd be like, what's the benefit in that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't Dana's family's kind of rich?
No, I know. I'm thinking for her family. What's the benefit of her marrying me? I ain't getting anything.
Well, maybe your parents had something over those rich people.
No,
that's how it could have worked.
No, still.
I don't know.
No, still not it.
Your mom works at a bar. Maybe Dana's parents walked in. Maybe something happened. You must marry my first son.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Is Dana the oldest daughter?
No,
middle
she's
daughter?
The youngest.
Youngest? Man, youngest daughter goes to my oldest son. Only fair. Is there a age separation? You guys are the same age,
Just
right?
a couple months, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Perfect.
I'm older by maybe half a year. All right, got about 30 seconds. Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Why are we able to hear that?
Because I turned it up.
Sorry. Okay. I didn't know that was going over the air or not.
No. I haven't heard that song in a while.
Oh, man.
Little requested at Jimmy's Chicken Shack in honor of 420. Good choice. Haven't heard of this song in a while.
Choice.
Love that tune. I mean, hell, if there's something you want to hear for 420, hit us up. We're here for another hour. 800-394-1061.
So Cotter decided we needed to, review or essentially just do market research for you guys when it comes to White Claw. So they've released a new brand called White Claw Surge, and this is the blood orange version of that. Now, we just tried cranberry. Cranberry, as we put it, was the worst ever.
Yeah, no, I don't think we've reviewed anything that's ever been lower than what we gave that. You gave it a .01?
Yeah, 0.01, yeah.
I gave it a 0.5.
All right, so we are just going to try blood orange. And once again, this is just good market research for you guys, so you know if it's worth going out to buy. Now, I picked this up at a local gas station. They got bought both for like $4 or less. It was super cheap.
Now, unlike traditional White Claws, the Surge will not come in like 6-packs or 12-packs or anything like that. You can only buy it, I believe, in these 16-ounce cans. Now, were they competing with Four Loko? I mean, is this kind of what they're doing?
I think, yeah, they're just trying to push a higher APV kind of to-go type product to match up with Four Loko, because Four Loko has like a 12%er out there that's damn near illegal.
Stupid.
It should
so
be illegal.
Stupid. We need to review Four Lokos one day.
We'll leave that for another day. Definitely not
today, no, but I'm just saying, throwing it out there.
All right, just like the last one, the nose on this, really good. Blood orange through and through. I wish there was blood orange ales that smelled this good.
It's like blood, or it'd be like it's like candy. It smells like orange candy.
It does. Someone on the stream just goes, way to torture yourself, so I don't have to. You're welcome. That's exactly why we're doing this segment. Once again, holding up to the light. There's not as much carbonation in this one, but it's crystal clear. It's like Sprite, water, whatever you want to call it. So
cheers-ish.
This has a better taste.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we set that bar so low. This isn't good, but you set that bar so low, you're like, the first initial reaction is, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, actually, on the stream, Gibby says, White Claw plus vodka equals soccer mom. Honestly, you could put vodka in this.
Yeah.
And already 8%. I think that is honestly not a terrible idea if you're a soccer mom who likes to drink this type of stuff, but still not the greatest. Cotter on the White Claw scale of hard seltzer supremacy, Surge. I'm going to go ahead and give this one, I gave the last one a 0.01.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one a 3.
A 3?
No, 0.03.
Oh, I was going to say, oh my Lord, what?
0.03.
I'll go 0.75. The unfortunate, so that first initial drink, because the cranberry was so bad, you're like, okay, this is tolerable.
Yeah.
It's not horrible. You take the second drink and you're like, is this what it would taste like if I put rubbing alcohol in my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, there's some sort of weird chemical taste to it. It's like, let's make a blood orange flavor in the lab and then leave it out and let it spoil, and then we'll put it in this drink.
Once again, I claim that to be a 0.03, not a 3.0.
No, God, no.
And then this is just not good. It's not very good at all. I mean, it's something that probably should be avoided at all costs, but here's the thing, it's probably going to sell out.
Oh, no, I know it will.
Not because we're giving it such great grades, but just because it's got a little bit of a, clout behind it.
The cranberry, utter garbage. Blood orange, just
tolerable.
Traditional garbage.
Yeah, traditionally not the worst thing you could choose at a gas station, no matter what time.
Bad decisions will be made regardless. All right, coming up next, Marshall's Music News. We're talking Mudvayne. I cannot wait for this. Awesome stuff coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Ooh.
I'm glad that's done with. I'm glad it's out of the way.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's definitely something you should stay away from, guys. You're welcome. Yes,
Yeah.
right. Oh, okay. 0.03. Yeah, it's not very good. I don't know. Why are you still drinking it? What is wrong with you?
I wanted to finish it.
No one's judging you. It's not like I'm asking you to pay me money for it. I got both for like $3.49 with tax.
All right, got a call. Rock 106.1, hello.
Hey, guys. I'm the one who just called you guys a few minutes ago asking about if you played Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for doing that, by the way.
You're welcome.
You said you would take a request for today, and I have one for you if you can play it.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could play Cypress Hill, Hits from the Bong.
I'll have to see if we have it. I know we've got Insane in the Brain, but I'll have to see if we have Hits from the Bong. If we have it, I'll play it, but I don't know if we do.
Okay. But, I mean, if you have that, I will be so amazed. Thank you anyway.
No, I'll look for it. If we got it, we'll throw it on. I'm going to bet we don't, but I'll definitely check.
I appreciate it, fellas. Y'all have a good day.
All right, thanks, man. See you.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Seltzer water, it's not my thing either. Definitely not my preferred method of having some alcoholic drinks as a grown-up.
Oh wait, never a second. I thought for a second we actually had it.
Oh, do we not?
I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm intrigued now.
Hits from the Bong seems like a one we should have.
Hold on a second. I don't know. This is either the song labeled weird or it's just 2.5 minutes of bong sound effects. Either one, kind of.
Honestly,
cool.
I'd kind of like to hear that if that's the case. Just 2 minutes of bong sound effects today. Actually, it'd be kind of funny just because no one would understand what's going on in the air.
Oh no, it's hits from a bong instrumental, so it's like a bad.
No, it's perfect. Let's play that.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Yeah, it looks like the instrumental. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely the instrumental.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get that song, man. You're jamming to it over there. You're doing a little dance.
I know. Well, I'm like 2 White Claws in.
Cotter's feeling a little bit. Nathan goes, pineapple White Claw plus Appleton rum over ice is a great pool cocktail.
Okay.
Huh. Wanda said I lied. I'm back for comment. All right.
Welcome back, Wanda.
I got an email from Mitch Steele, our guest for Beer for Breakfast.
Oh.
Can someone send me the address? Look forward to this Friday. I need to thank Wayne for giving us an inadvertent shout out when he was on your show.
Oh, when he said the beer was with them.
Yeah. Excellent.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that, man. That'll be awesome.
Nathan says 3 minutes of on-air bong rips. I just wish I don't know. I couldn't quite do that.
3 minutes?
Stop doing that.
Sorry.
Oh, you can undo the button.
I don't know. We're getting calls today.
Made it early to the dock, sitting in the garage. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll reply to him once I get off the air.
All right. Dig.
Yeah, Mudvayne will be up first.
Yep. Move that. Still trying to think. Was it? It had to have been Mudvayne that came through Hilton Head. What other band was he in? Was he in another band before Hell Yeah?
Hell Yeah, in that band. That's it.
It had to have been Mudvayne then. They had to roll through. Oh, it was Mudvayne. Because Chad, after I brought up being from Illinois, from Peoria area, he didn't care. And then whatever the guy with the he usually would wear like the glasses, the bigger guy.
Mm-hmm. Greg.
He was cool as shit.
Was he?
Yes, super cool guy. My 2 run-ins with Chad Gray were both questionable. There was that, and then Billy got to go at one of the shows up in Atlanta. Got a chance to interview Vinny Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Billy's a big Pantera fan, big Vinny Paul fan. So she got a chance to interview Vinny, and I went back with her to record it. And we got on Vinny's bus. I think I told the story. Chad was there with him because it was Hell Yeah. And Billy's like, "Oh, I didn't know you're going to be here." And he's like, "Well, I can leave." And Billy's like, "No, it's fine." But I'm just like, why are you being a dick?
Let's see. They played the Shoreline Ballroom
There you go.
on March 10th in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Mudvayne did.
That's the one then.
That's the extension of their North American trek.
It was 2009.
Yeah, they were promoting The New Game, which I think was their 3rd album.
Yep.
Or 4th album.
That was the one at the Shoreline.
Mudvayne will be joined on the trip by Nonpoint and In This Moment. Do you remember them?
I do. I remember In This Moment playing. Yep.
There you go.
Dude, so when I first got here, Shoreline Ballroom was in like the racket and tennis club over on Hilton Head. It was just this big ballroom. And Mudvayne played, Shinedown played there, Seether played there, Primus played there.
What happened to the Shoreline Ballroom?
2 shows happened back to back.
Oh, this is the ICP and Snoop Dogg story.
That is the one. Yep.
I remember hearing about those when I first got here.
A Social D played there. I mean, all kinds of great shows at the Shoreline. So the very first show at the Shoreline, my very first day on the air, we had a show. Theory of a Dead Man. I don't remember who else. I got up on stage. I had only been literally on the air one afternoon, interviewed Theory of a Dead Man. I got up on stage. When I introduced myself, I said I was from Rock 96.5, which was the station that we worked for in Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah. Nobody noticed, and they just cheered anyway, so it's fine.
Rock 96.5. Wow.
So there you go. Yeah, me, who was, goddamn, we had so many people back then. Me, Billy, Buzz, Kenny, Scott. Yeah. It was fun.
Tim goes, I have Cypress Hill ready to upload. In case you need Tim to help out in the Rips from the Bong song.
Is it a radio edit would be the question.
Nathan says that place used to get some killer shows. It sounds like it.
Dude, it was so much fun. I mean, it was so much fun. My first 4 years here was nothing. I mean, we had so many shows there and got to do so much cool stuff. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I was really bummed when that kind of fell through.
So did it close shop, obviously, right?
I don't think, I mean, because they would not do anything that wasn't family friendly. Because we had a chance to bring in Buck Cherry. I mean, they were going to come in for basically free. And we recommended the Shoreline. This was after everything went down. So Snoop Dogg and ICP played basically like back to back. And that was when the Shoreline's like, nope, we're done. F all you guys. This is done. We're not doing this anymore. Had a chance to bring in Buck Cherry. And they're like, nope, not going to do it. So they just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
I read the lyrics. There's no curse words. I have it at 48K, 128 KB.
Go ahead and upload it. Let me know what it's uploaded to, and I'll check it out.
Did you ever watch Little Dicky's series Dave on FX? Little Dicky's a rapper.
No.
You're familiar with who I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, Little Dicky is a rapper. He has his own FX series called Dave. The first season is, I mean, it's just so funny. It's a comedy. It's about him being a Jewish rapper, which he is in real life, and just the crap that he has to go through. It's coming back for its second season. It starts on June 16th on FXX. It has a 2-episode premiere, and then a new episode every week after that. So in case you're a big fan of Dave, which I am, Little Dicky's incredible. He's an awesome rapper, and he's even funnier on this show. Another season's coming. So heads up.
So Tim obviously didn't read the lyrics really well. The S-bomb is dropped twice.
There's an S-bomb? Shit.
Let's see, where is
rap
it? I'm
like,
not going to rap it.
No, just act like, sing it like it would be in the song.
There's water inside, don't spill it. It smells like shit on the carpet. Still it goes down smooth when I get a clean hit of that skunky, funky, smelly green shit.
Oh.
Take the finger off the hole. Take a hit and hold it just like Chong. Get the bowl and I reload it. There you go. No. Shit's in there twice. I can't play that. Can't play that shit, Tim.
You can play that shit. What's wrong with that?
Rules.
You're the lead singer of Cypress Hill is B Real. Right now you're K Real. Because you're Cotter. K Real. Get it?
No, I'm not.
Tim goes, all right, I'll edit it. Nathan has said after the Shoreline stopped hosting shows, the rock concert scene in the area also dried up.
Dude, it was brutal. I mean, so brutal. And because it was like super, I mean, when we first got here, there was show after show there, and it was great. Mm-hmm. For a while, Wild Wing did a few things. We did like My Darkest Days there. Shit, who else? We did. So My Darkest Days was like a free show at the Wild Wing, and the line was out the door around the block. It was stupid crazy. And then they would do a couple other shows at lower prices, like Foxy Shazam. We did them there. A few other people. But yeah, it's just been hit or miss. I mean, since then, more miss.
Oh, Nathan actually brought up a good point. He goes, the FCC is listening right now.
The FCC never listens. It takes one person to complain to the FCC. That's what gets us in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, be right back. Get that live stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Good morning, everybody. Almost done with the show, but we got to get some Marshall's music news, and I'm super excited about story number one.
Yeah, so news broke around lunchtime yesterday that Mudvayne has officially announced they are reuniting. Now, the band formed in Illinois in 1996, and they've released 5 studio albums before they hit a hiatus in 2010. So Chad, Greg, Matthew, and Ryan, they're all coming back. All the original members for 4 special reunion performances, and they're going to do them with Danny Wimmer's run of shows. So Incarnation, Louder Than Life, Aftershock, and Welcome to Rockville. That's right. Welcome to Rockville in Daytona, the show we all know very well, coming in late November this year. That's going to be one of the shows. They're coming back and playing. Now, that's the first band. We found out who is playing Welcome to Rockville this year. We do not know any other band, but I got a feline that we're going to hear at least of 1 or 2 headliners coming up here. I would say probably by the end of May. Probably a good
You'd think, right?
Probably by Memorial Day, we will find out at least some more bands who are going to be playing Welcome to Rockville this year. Now, the guys really didn't comment too much on the band coming back, but of course they are excited and they are going to be playing those 4 shows. So get excited for the first time in almost, I guess it would be 12-ish years. We are going to see Mudvayne hit the stage.
Now, they're saying the 4 shows. I mean, what do you think the plan is after this? I mean, do we get a new Mudvayne album?
The guys have been kind of put it out there that they don't like each other.
I get that.
They've all kind of done their own things. Now, Chad and Greg, they got together. They did Hell Yeah, but Greg got kicked out a couple years afterwards, saying that he was kicked out because of a toxic situation. Matthew McDonough and Ryan Martine, they've done some stuff. Greg's in a band currently with, I think, Matthew. I don't know. I don't know where the guys are at on a personal level. Hopefully, they got back together. They talked it out. They decided it was a good thing. Then they heard how much money they were probably going to get paid.
Right.
So hopefully, they're doing it for the right reason and not just for money. If they're doing it just for money, then they're going to play these 4 shows, and then we'll see them again another decade. Maybe.
All right, we got more Marshall's music news coming up. Let's throw on some Mudvayne. This is Dig. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Let's see. It might be a good way to test how things work for them with doing just 4 shows.
Good call.
It is. It should be interesting to see what the guys do, how they act. Will they paint themselves up? Will they go the extreme, anti-Kiss way where they, did some no face paint shows or whatever? I mean, I don't know.
The last few years, they got away from the full-on makeup. I mean, they did a little stuff here and there, but it wasn't the full-on. I mean, that first album, they were different characters.
Yeah.
They all had different names. They got rid of that, and then they kind of backed off the makeup as well.
Yeah, they did. I mean, once again, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how the guys act. That'll be the most telling thing. My guess is they won't do any press with these 4 shows.
Tim, are you still there? And did you upload Hits from the Bong?
Tim, comment on the stream less than a minute ago saying I've reversed the curse words. So I'm guessing he's raging.
Did you upload it to 369.69? Sorry, that was just funny to me.
I'm going to go ahead and answer that for you. Yes. Tim definitely put it in as number 369.69. He wrote, yes, I did. Oh, that's too funny. He was laughing my ass off.
Now, here's the really funny part, when that's the actual number of another song that's scheduled to play, and it's not playing, and then we get Hits from the Bong.
Tim's in trouble.
So that's the only downside.
Wait, do I put 0 on the board? Did something in this, was that a studio issue?
No.
Okay.
I would not call that a studio issue.
He said it isn't. I checked.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, in your face, Cotter. Cotter is like one pair of white New Balance shoes away from looking like every suburban dad
True.
dancing to a Cypress Hill song. This is Cotter right now.
All right, we got it.
Old man Cotter dancing. That's awesome. Can we come back out of that song? Or no, we were going to the commercials.
Yeah.
All right. Are we coming out of commercials?
No, we're coming out of Dig.
No.
Happy 420. Are you celebrating 420 today?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I don't like to be told what to do, so I know I won't do that.
Celebrate in your own way in your own day.
I usually support 420 on like weekend days.
I think that's
usually
fair.
through treats. You know what I mean?
I do. I'm following.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for story 2 of Marshall's Music News?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know if we talked about what order, but I'm gonna do Rob Zombie.
Do whatever you gotta do, man.
Rob Zombie and of course the mid-century TV show The Munsters will soon come together on screen. That's right. It looks like it is official that Rob Zombie will be directing a new Munsters film. Now, the project is rumored to be a part of NBC Universal's new streaming service, Peacock.
Okay.
So it looks like it may premiere on the service and in movie theaters at the same exact time. Now, there is no exact date on when this thing will premiere, but the fact that Rob Zombie is rebooting the Munsters in the first place is obviously just kind of cool. Now, there's rumors that came out a few weeks ago, and we talked about it here on the show. You love the idea. I'm not excited about it, mostly for the fact that it looks like he has cast his wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, as Lily Munster. And I just don't like her as an actress.
That argument is fair. I get that 100%, but the Munsters to me is not sacred ground. I can't say, hey, that was one of my favorite TV shows ever, but the concept of it is great. So if you can give me a rated R Munsters, the concept of that is even better.
So there's some interesting stuff in here. So I believe you remember Hurley from Lost, Jorge Garcia.
Yeah,
I believe he has been cast in this film. Also, Elvira,
makes sense.
Mistress of the Dark, is also playing a supporting role in the film as well. So I am kind of excited to see what the picture of the cast will look like when Rob Zombie puts this thing together. Now, they're going to start filming in early May, so we're only a couple weeks away from them starting to film in Budapest, of all places. But that is the heavy rumors and likelihood of this thing happening. It looks like it is going to happen. A Munsters movie directed by Rob Zombie.
I'm down for this. All right, one more story to go. We'll wrap up the show. It's next. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Hell yeah, R-rated Munsters. That would be awesome. I think you do a great job with it. Sherry isn't the best actress, but she'll be fine. As long as she's not a vocal point of it. As long as
if she's the wife, I mean, that's a pretty big role.
Yeah, but I hope it's like an adventure with some other people. I would rather see Elvira in the role. I think Elvira would be amazing.
She's going to play Elvira.
Oh, yeah, but
I mean, all right, what's tomorrow? Chicks on Dudes.
Tomorrow we have Chicks on Dudes. What else do we have? About last night. Are you smarter than community college dropouts? Trivia. We do something else on Wednesdays.
I think we thought that last week, and we found out we don't.
It sounds about right. Speaking of, I need to go.
Tales from the Bar.
Tales from the Bar. Look how right we are. I actually mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Boom.
Right, there we go.
Ooh-wee. All right, one last story, and we're wrapping up for the day. Do you have Noah's information?
I do.
Okay, cool. I'll just need that from you. Now, the better question is, what do I want for lunch today?
Yeah. Meeting with our hot sauce guy, and then I'm leaving. Take a nap, bring my dog to doggy daycare, come back to work.
Yeah, I got to run. I got to do, I don't know, some maintenance stuff. I got to mail some prizes. I got to get back to Mitch here on the address. I believe I gave it to him already, but I'll give it to him again. And then I've got to review some documents. And then we are going to be hosting a 5K with Mothers Against Drunk Driving next month. I got to put that event up on the website. So.
Cool.
Go try New Realm Brewing for lunch. Oh, yeah, they are officially open today.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Are they open for lunch already?
I would imagine they are. I mean, today is the first day.
We need to pick a day after work and head down there for lunch. Not today.
After work, do you mean after 10 a.m.?
That's fine, too.
Yeah.
I mean, no, we can head down. What time do they open? Let's see.
That's exactly what I was about to look up. New Realm, Savannah. No, actually, it says they open Wednesday, April 21st on Google. On the Googs.
Okay. So not opening tonight. Hey, we're excited and new. No, that was a couple days ago. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't say anything on their Facebook page.
Yeah, according to Google, they do not have hours as of yet. They have 3 locations, and they're going to have 4 because they're opening one up in Charleston as well, correct?
Yeah. But yeah, we need to pick a day. We should go there. Their burger in Atlanta was delicious. They have a low-cal hazy IPA.
They open at 11.
Perfect.
Here it says opening 419, but on Google it says opening 421. So I don't know what the deal is. It says Monday through Thursday, open 11, open till 10. They open 11 every day, and they stay open till 11 p.m. every night, except for Sundays at 9 p.m.
All right, here is their Savannah tap list. Main floor. Core brands, the Hazy Like a Fox, Hoptropolis, Hoplandia, Euphonia, United Craft Lager. That's it.
Those just sound like all their keys.
Yeah, that's all. It says core brands. So hopefully they'll have
some more interesting offers. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I mean, I really like their Pilsner. It doesn't taste like a traditional Pilsner, but it's really good. So
the Euphoria there you're talking about?
I like that. I know I've had Hoptropolis and Hoplandia, but I don't remember them. But I remember the Pilsner because I remember it being just kind of different. Oh, that's the main floor bar. Second floor bar, they have a Hefeweizen and the lager. That's it. New Realm cocktail. New Realm old fashioned. New Realm bourbon infused with Luxardo cherry and orange. Flamed orange peel. They have an 1866 New Realm gin infused with grapes, Savannah Tea Room Earl Grey tea, lavender simple syrup, Billy's Botanicals, edible flower garnish. Oh, here you go. Running through my mind, New Realm rum infused with pineapple, Tepache, Tepache, and lime. What's the Buzz? New Realm gin, spice simple syrup, lemon, Savannah Bee Company honey straw.
Nathan said Hoplandia is pretty solid, but the pills, the Euphoria is also his favorite as well.
Yeah, the Euphoria is really good. I like that one.
Yeah, the cocktails sound really good. And yeah, they are opening up a Charleston location. New Realm's going to have 4 locations. Jesus Christ, man.
Bring it.
They went from like a small little Atlanta thing to all over the East effing coast, man.
Yeah, so we should pick a day and go for lunch. I'm down with going at 11.
Ted Nugent has tested positive for COVID-19. I thought I was dying, he says. Good luck to your health there, Ted Nugent. All right. Last story coming up here in about 3 minutes. Are we playing hits from the bong before we get out of here?
We can play it as a bed. I don't know. I'm sorry. No, we're not going to. And here's why. Not that I distrust him at all. I haven't listened to it yet. I know there's cuss words in it. I don't feel good enough playing it without listening to it first.
Mm-hmm.
So, no offense, guys.
No offense, Tim. I mean, it'd be more sorry, guys.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm. We're going to jump back on here in just a few moments, but just a heads up, King of the Hog barbecue competition is coming Saturday. Cotter and I will both be judges.
Yes.
The event's from 11 until 4. I think we'll be out there around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. I can come say hi. I'll have a bunch of stickers on me, but come try yourself some barbecue. Hopefully the rain that's in the forecast will move off. I'm sure it will, and it'll be a fun little day out there. The weather's been amazing as of late.
Yeah.
Nathan says instead of Eric Andre on the Stinger, play instrumental.
Well, here, we can do the instrumental for Shit. I mean, if I got time here, give me a second.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry. I'll make it our bumper coming back in.
Kobe and Nike are done after Bryant's estate reportedly declined to renew contract.
Wow. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll make it the bumper. Interesting. Wonder why.
Maybe they don't need the money.
I get that. All right, guys, be right back. Final break. Happy 420, guys. It's Cotter and Marshall show.
What's that noise? I don't understand.
What noise?
What noise is that?
I obviously somebody just a plumbing issue maybe.
I think they call that the toilet is burping.
Something's backing up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it sounds like it's a pipe of some sort.
Some smoking.
Right.
Is there smoke coming from it?
It could be. There could be smoke from the pipe. I mean, it looks like, there may be some resin of some sort.
Resin?
I don't know. And then the water.
There's some backage?
Yes.
It's backing up.
Yeah,
That's why it's making that bubbling noise.
You got to suck it in.
Whoa.
As hard as you can.
That's from the toilet?
Well,
I'm not doing that.
You want to clear that pipe out.
That's why we call a plumber. Man. You are the worst home handyman ever. Jesus.
All right, one more story to go. Marshall's music news.
So in a new interview, Dexter from The Offspring talked about the 2016 decision to sell the rights to the band's entire catalog from Columbia Records and master recordings and publishing rights for only $35 million. It seems like kind of a low amount for a band that large. He goes, we love the move, and the great thing about being in a band is you can always make new songs to then further sell to future things. Now, they once again made $35 million. Now, the band recently released last Friday their new album, Let the Bad Times Roll. So I think the band is probably doing quite well. Now, The Offspring reportedly sold 17 million copies of its first 9 albums. So they have become quite successful, but they sold out essentially with their first few albums, at least when it comes to their recordings and publishing rights, for a cool $35 million. I think there's 4 or 5 members of the band.
Yeah.
Getting about, $6-7 million a piece. I think I'd be happy with that. I think I could probably live off that for quite some time, if I lived probably frugally, which is something they probably all do. They know better.
No, I agree. I mean, I think obviously you can live off of that. But, I mean, if you look at long term, could you have made more money than that?
I mean, probably, but that's future you problems. That's not what they were dealing in. They probably needed the money as well because they took quite some time to release their new album. I think they're off something to the effect of 5 to 7 years. So they probably needed the money to float them while they were still doing nothing. I mean, sometimes vacation's so much fun, you don't want to get off it for 3 or 4 years.
A decade. All right, coming up on the show tomorrow, about last night, we get another round of Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? That is brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. We've got Tales from the Bar tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. Great story from behind the bar. And, of course, Mac will join us at the top of the 9 o'clock hour. Chicks on Dudes.
It's going to be a great show tomorrow. Do not miss out. We start at 6 a.m.
All right, happy 420, everybody. Enjoy the day. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
All right, gang, thanks for sticking around and hanging out on the show with us today. Charles, yes, I hope that the rain doesn't hold out. I hope the rain holds out Saturday. My daughter's prom is Saturday night.
Oh.
Look at you being a good father. I really thought you were going to say, I hope it rains out. But all right, you guys have a great rest of your day. As Cotter said, lots of fun stuff on the show tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow starting at 6 a.m.
Thank you, Nathan.
Peace.
See you later.